What is up, guys? CyberHoudini here, and welcome to Replaced. Finally, it is here. This is an amazing, gorgeous pixel art atmospheric game. It is made by a very small studio, very passionate, and kind of inspired by the likes of like Blade Runner and the movie Upgrade and that. Really cool stuff. This is one I've been waiting a long time for, but you know, the world events have everything all messed up. The guys over there made this game, Sad Cat Studios. They have been in the middle of all that kind of Russian nonsense that are going on. So they've moved their studio many times. So the fact that we get these games alone is a miracle. And it looks gorgeous. We got like amazing music to go along with it as well. Hell yes. So as far as I know, like I've seen very little gameplay. Like it's almost too good to be believed, this game. It's gorgeous. I think it's a sort of a twin stick shooter or possibly hand-to-hand combat. I have seen some platforming on it. So, you know, if you're a fan of like things like Inside, if you're a fan of Blade Runner, if you're a fan of like those kind of games, then this would be for you. Replaced. It's just out today. It's gorgeous, as you can see. It's also on the Game Pass as well. Now, this game was announced back when there was a couple of really unique games, 2D games announced. We had like, I think it was called the Great Escape. It was like this musician dude in a weird, wacky world. Then there was The Last Night, which has still yet to come out. Some of those games like 6-7 years, but Replaced, you can see 2022 on that one. Here we are in 2026. Such is the way. But the fact that Sad Cat Studios got this out at all is a miracle. And I'm so excited to play it, and I wish the best for the team. I hope it does well. It looks freaking amazing. Hell yes. Let's get into it. I don't know how many times I can say that, but I mean it, I swear. I'm so passionate about indie devs. And this is a big week for indie games. We've got Replaced. Beautiful. I would say something close to like an Inside, you know. We're always waiting for the next game from the Inside devs, and here you go. Here's something that will absolutely satiate your appetite. Then, on the other side of things, we have Mouse PI for Hire, which is getting great reviews as well, which is going to be kind of a Mickey Mouse style first-person shooter. Ooh, look at this. I can't get over the quality of pixel art in like the last couple of years. It has grown exponentially. Okay, let's see what options we have. We always start with this. I know it probably annoys people. Get simplified font, screen shake. I like to turn that off. Subtitle size, keep them big. Alright, good. Apply. Lovely. Is that like a whole button? Alright, next we have graphics. Okay, it's just straight up brightness. Okay. That's alright. Master volume. Oh, yes. Master. Music looks amazing in there. Sounds amazing. So I'm hoping. Oh yeah, keep dialogue. Okay, something like that. Let me know if it's too loud, of course. Appreciate it. How's it going, Ivy? Hello. Yellow there. How you doing today? Hope you're well. Appreciate you coming in so early. This is Replaced. Now, if you're getting mad Blade Runner vibes, that's because that's intentional. Absolutely intentional. So this is done by a very tiny studio. It's all pixel art, atmospheric, beautiful neons, rain. And you got foreground, background, acting like it's never before. I don't know how they've done it. But Sad Cat Studios, they're based out of Minsk, I believe, but had to uproot and move everything with the conflict over there, which is horrendous. So the fact that we get to play these games is just a pleasure, a privilege, and a goddamn miracle, honestly. So let's do it. Let's play Replaced. Yes. Okay, we got some different options as well. Great. Here we go. So from the looks of it, it's like 2D hand-to-hand combat with some platforming and kind of Inside style puzzles. We'll see. We shall see. It looks scary. Yeah, kind of dark and atmospheric like Blade Runner, you know. We got a cyberpunk future. We got possibly AI takeover. We'll see. Dark and gritty. I wouldn't go as far as horror. Just gritty. This is an automatically generated warning. The operator's work has been exceeded by 7 hours. Operator, that could be us. This is an automatically executed command. Switching R.E.A.C.H from background mode. So I wonder, is it like Blade Runner? Have you ever seen Blade Runner? Blade Runner is set in the near future. You have these, you know, synthetic humans that have gone and done some evil stuff and have now had to been chased down and killed by these Blade Runners, these basically, you know, one-man mercenaries. And you can't tell who's a synth and who's real. Look at this. Name Warren Marsh. It's like someone's jacked into the Matrix. Analyzing. So yeah, this one's taken quite a while to come out with everything going on. And then pixel art takes a long time. You gotta remember, every little piece is generated. Look at this. Like freaking Alien. or 2001 Space Odyssey. Hello. Hello, Hal. R.E.A.C.H. Is that your name? Your brain activity is unstable. You're unstable! Piss off! I'll rest when I'm dead. Okay, that's probably who we're playing as. We're probably seeing through the eyes of Warren right now. Let's see what we have here. We sent out on a mission. Are we an AI gone mad? Donor matching. We have BPM. We have neural unstable though. Whoa, look at this. Donor for what? Rolf. Rolf? Are we getting a donor for R.E.A.C.H. here? It's a human jacked into computer. Maybe it needs to replace its organs every, couple of decades. Target donation: blood, bone marrow, eye, heart, intestine, lung. Alright, 21 years old. Yet another repeated usage. Phoenix City, that's where we're going to be at. Cool. Not seen Blade Runner. Yeah, that's why I gave it a very brief explanation there. It's a classic from the 80s. One of the big moments for Harrison Ford. Obviously, he had Star Wars, but you can get a big successful series and then never do anything ever again, We've seen that a lot with a lot of James Bond actors. But yeah, it's a great movie. Some fantastic lines. Because most of the synths are going a bit crazy, there's a sort of like Ghost in the Shell vibe to it. That's why I like it as well. And the late great Rutger Hauer is one of the big bads in Blade Runner, and he has one of the most beautiful speeches at the end. If you never watch Blade Runner, at least watch that speech. It's quoted time and time again. Tears in the rain. It's beautiful. To hear such poetry and understanding of the world and existential crisis from a synth, it brings a tear to your eye. And then they made a sequel with Ryan Gosling about 10 or so years ago. It wasn't actually bad. People chat on it, but it was actually good. That was the one you might see a lot of Anna de Armas as Joey, a giant, companion robot helping Ryan Gosling. Oh yeah, things are going crazy. We knew this was going to happen. We're going to break out. You do as I tell you. Nah. I do my own thing. You answer to me. I created you and you do as... Oh. Okay, so he's Warren. Okay. 204 BPM. Neural unstable. Oh god. The whole game won't be like this. Just trying to show you like how maybe a robot will see through a sensor. I know very little about the gameplay, actually. I won't lie to you, because it's been such a mysterious little game. There was 3 big like pixel art or 2D games anyway around the time, and we haven't got most of them. Things just get all messed up in the world. Alright, we have been released. God, that's crazy. Looks so crazy. How did they do it? Almost takes me back to old flashback days. I used to love flashback. It was when you used to do rotoscoping, which was a very early crude form of motion capturing where they would literally scan a person and then superimpose them into the game. It's cool though. This is impossible. Has this R.E.A.C.H. AI been uploaded into this man? So yeah, the beauty, the thing that keeps everything going in Blade Runner is the fact that you don't know who's a human and who's a synth. And it even to this day, we're talking 40 years ago, people still are like, was he a synth? Who's a synth? Am I a synth? But yeah, it's a gorgeous movie. If you like, it's done by the legendary Ridley Scott. If you like cyberpunk at all, and that's where you start. Alright. Okay, we got movement. We're doing it. So yeah, this came out today. It's available on everything. It is also on the Game Pass, which has just been a no-brainer. Even though it's pixel art, you can clearly tell he's got like a massive, like 5 o'clock shadow. Look at his ponytail and everything. Cool. Alright. So yeah, in terms of gameplay-wise, I'm not too sure. I saw some platforming. I don't know what the combat's like. Now, the cutscenes show it off to be this cool hand-to-hand combat with executions and throws and that, but we'll see. How are you doing today, Ivy? You gonna get a cheeky stream in today, or how are you feeling? This week has been busy for me, and it's only Tuesday. Alright, jump higher. You can take me higher. Alright, let's get out of here. We also have Mouse PI for Hire and Pragmata this week, so busy. I didn't have enough time. I wanted to finish Samson today, so we'll do that when I get a chance. Help me! It's person is beyond help. We should ensure your survival first. Yeah, Warren, you are of special importance. Okay, I was right. So he is Warren, and then so I think he was using an AI to mess around in our brain. Maybe we had a target, and now both are inside. We have R.E.A.C.H, the AI, and we have Warren, the possible AI synth, I guess. So beautiful. Look at the arts there. Look at the lighting. Your body is hard to control, Warren. You should proceed carefully. You don't want me dying, right? And then you got the other beautiful thing about these, because these movies and games are all inspired by those movies. Those movies were made in the 70s and 80s, so we got this thing called retro future. And basically what that came about from was people in the 70s, 60s, and 80s had their idea of what the future technology was going to be, but they had limited technology as of that time, you know? So in the likes of like Alien, it was all LED bulbs just going bleep, bloop, bloop, bleep, bleep, bloop, you know, and little kind of things like that. In terms of Blade Runner, it was very retro future as well. You'd have a flying car one minute and maybe like a cassette tape the next, you know. I love retro future because it gives me the nostalgia. You see the load screen in the corner is a cassette tape, and then you're just inundated with like robots and flying cars and laser guns and stuff like that when the elevator is still operational. Okay, cool. Let's see what's over here first. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. So I'll be excited for this one. Yeah, the other one was called The Last Night. I don't know whatever became of that one. And then the other one was called like, was it called The Great Escape? The Artful Escape, that was it. Which was a beautiful psychedelic game. So all these games within like a year or so of each other all got revealed, and you're like, oh my god, is this from the same person? Some were inspired by others, and then really most of them didn't end up coming out. And then this one that has just had a crazy amount of a time to just get it out, you know, running from bombs basically, the whole team uprooting themselves, taking what they can away from their home. Hell yes, should be another neural terminal. We'll find it and reverse what happened. You know that's not what's going to happen. Look, we still got little wet floor signs. That's so funny. I'm a stream today. Hell yeah, it looks like 3D animation with pixel art filter over it. Yeah, no, I'd say it's probably 2D, 3D. You're right. The backgrounds are probably 3D. We've seen that one before. You're going up this way. Hello, Mr. Robot. Poor thing. When the world is destroyed, this whole factory, probably underground, it's going to be self-destructing. These robots will continue cleaning until everything's done. Look at this. This reminds me of a 1950s underground American presidential bunker. You've got the fucking wood panels on the wall. I like how he smushes his face and body against the wall. That's very Flashback. Flashback, you do that whether you wanted it or not. Flashback also inspired by Blade Runner. And The Running Man, more so. Great series, that Flashback. Very cool. Yeah, very cool. This kind of game show in it called Death Tower, which you have to make your way through it. Oh, here we go. We got some of the security. Tell the police what happened. I don't know about that. Look at them. Police help people, and we need help. Sure. What a naive AI you were. God. Oh, Maury, nice. Oh, that's really great. That's really great. Hell yes. That's a Maury. Nice. Do we move forward here? What do we do? Oh, we do. Okay, I didn't see that. Oh, look at that lighting streaming through. That's so Blade Runner. The light streaming through the shutters. I'm just expecting. I think her name was unusual for a lady's name, but her name was Sean, a beautiful actress. She played Rachel. And then there was Decker, who was Harrison Ford. It's really, really good. Really, really great movie. Stands the test of time. It's so miserable here. Yeah, busy week. After work yesterday, I was looking after my nephew, he's chickenpox. And today I had a hospital appointment after work. And then guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I go there, I wait 3 months for the appointment, and they go, this is a clerical error. Your appointment is not for today. Anyway, good types. Are you okay, you little devil? So we can't tell if this guy, he might be like human. We don't know. Phoenix Laboratory. We love that. Oh, look, transplantology. Well, we thought we were going to shoot him, but it's some other escapee. Don't do it. Please. I've got so much to live for. Ooh, oh my god, they literally blew his head off. Get rid of that one, the PCPD. Run, Warren. So, calling it, let's jump quick. Calling it the Phoenix Laboratory is beautiful. We know Phoenix rising from the ashes, right? Were we dead? Let's go, go, go. Can we roll? Can we do anything? Run! Look at this lighting! Oh my god, I just want to stop and admire everything, but I'm gonna die. Oh, we got some flying cops. Oh, Jesus. Go, go, go! Now is your time, Warren. If you ever wanted to live, motherfucker, now's the time. Run! Go, 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 go. Come on. Yeah, this could scratch like an inside Reanimal Little Nightmares vibe too. Not just because of 2D, but a little chase seconds as well. And standard protocol says the troopers must help the survivors, not eradicate them. This must be a fatal error. No, no, they're covering up evidence, don't you know? The police are implicated in it as well. Nice, look to... I thought, no, it's like a little will-o'-the-wisp, let's go. I thought they had set fire to the forest. Those little embers. That's very cute. And we got some nice games coming out as well. So it's nice. I like a nice busy week. It goes fast. Under the tunnels. We're on the run now. No doubt they've already scanned us. They know who they're looking for. So pretty. I love their use of light. Is just amazing. Ghost Burst. Whoa, I just got killed looking at the chat. I love it. Ghost Burst, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing good. Appreciate you. Let's move that out of the way. So it's okay. Who shot me? Is there someone on the bridge? I think so. We meant to hide. I wonder who shot me. Somebody just... Oh, I see them now. They're shooting from the bridge. Go, go, go. Nice. You think the bullets could never hit you. Oh, geez. Here they come. They've got like a flying car. Go, go, go. So we're playing this new game, Replaced, it's called. As you can see, it is absolutely gorgeous. Pixel art. Mixed with some nice backgrounds as well. Deeply atmospheric, done by a small team called Sad Cat Studios. They're based out of Minsk, but had to uproot and move everything. And basically, it took them a long time to get this game out, and I'm so glad it's here. It's available on everything, also Game Pass. Alright, keep going, buddy. Nice. Every time it saves, I'm having just the slightest... I've noticed games do that. They have a little tiny hiccup when they autosave. Something that they'll no doubt fix with a update. Bam, 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 bam. We're on the run. So far, we don't know too much. We're escaping from the Phoenix Labs. Our name is Warren. We also seem to be accompanied by an AI, which is inside of our brain. And we got the cops coming after us. That's all we know. Something has gone terribly wrong. Or has it gone terribly right? Oh, there he is in the forest as well. Jesus Christ. Dude, this is a hell of a chase. Look at them coming after us. Kind of inspired by, Terminator and Blade Runner. What was I supposed to do there, I wonder? Is there somewhere to hide? Can I hide in the tall grass? None of the other buttons do anything. Well, let's just see. This here, maybe? No, this guy's still shooting at me. Ah, okay. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do there. I don't have any other buttons. No slide, no crouch. No Kinder Buenos. Damn! Okay, that's a rough load because that guy... There's a guy just spawning in the corner of the forest. He's just kind of one-shotting you. Okay, what did we do, game? Maybe I'm just genuinely not fast enough. I think so. Look, now we're ahead of it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we fell over. It's over, I'd say. Damn, boy, it takes a long time to get up. If I was you, I'd do like a roll. It reminds me of Little Nightmares like that as well. Most people will fail the first time you do a puzzle because you're like trying to figure it out. And then you're never fast enough. And you immediately load it back in and you're given an extra like 15 seconds of clearance, you know. Nice. You need to run fast, right? Exactly. Run, boy. Boom! We fall into some water, we're gonna see. Careful. Run, Forrest, run! Yeah, we don't have any other controls right now. Oh! There we go. This is what I remember from the trailer. Just getting absolutely beat down by this, but would it be changed? PCPD, got you now, you piece of shit. What like a... Looks like a robot. Looks like a freaking... What the hell's in? Counterattack. Cool. Nice. Now what? Get up, Warren. Oh, okay, okay. Boy's got some skills. I flip him over the edge, throw him off the cliff. Come on. It's over. Don't you do it. Oh, the birds. Oh my god, these guys really do fuck. This is great. No. Do something, Warren. Hold fire, it's... Oh fuck, we're dead meat. Ooh! That might have been from Phoenix Labs themselves. The cops are hardly shooting themselves, are they? Couldn't be. No, it's probably from the Phoenix Labs trying to cover up something. Okay, so we saw a little bit of a Arkham-style counterattack. I like it. Oh, I'd say that cop is long dead, but somehow miraculously we're saved by a little branch, a little pipe sticking out. Wake up, Warren. Wake the fuck up, Samurai. We like our cyberpunk, don't we? I know I do. Something about it, it's just a possible future. The talent it takes to make stuff like this, you have to think two-dimensionally, three-dimensionally. Come on. What is that? Is it belt? These suspenders? Mummy. Yo, look at this. Damn, I'm kind of blocking it. Damn. Where all the discarded synths and robots go. No one to love. No one to serve. Just endless nothingness. You don't want to end up like that, do you, Warren? The body, it is cold. Shouldn't he know that? I think we're going to start teaching this AI some lessons. Nice. Job burnout. Complete the prologue. Here we go. Now we get some of the cheeky little intro. Some of the devs. I like it. These guys are slick. It looks like there may be some kind of a underground element. Maybe humans or synths. Someone's drying their clothes. It's okay, buddy. It says there's a shelter this way. This should provide adequate warmth. Hey, sick jacket. Very Blade Runner. I like it. Trench coat, fluffy collar. I will look after the body until we return to the laboratory. Isn't that nice? What's wrong with him? Has he got a dislocated shoulder, maybe? We'll see. Ninja, how's it going? Eddie, hello, hello. Just stopping by, busy day. I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate it. I'm missing me No Man's Sky. I didn't have a chance to get onto it last night. Hope it's not too bad for you today. Ninja, how are you doing as well? I have been replaced, right? Exactly. Replace me. The trooper is dead. It's unfortunate he survived the fall. Let's take his gun. Yes. Don't flashbang me now. Come on. Alright. Now we're getting a little flashback. Ooh. Memento mori. That's what he always said, right? Is this your old brother creator? Why the hell didn't you let me save you, you stubborn bastard? I love that we can tell that he has like grays in his beard and he's got like salt and pepper sideburns, but he's pixel art. Goodbye, Stephen. Oh, I don't know about what yet, but I know I have been. What did you replace? Did someone replace your favorite food? Don't you hate that? You find the new food, you fall in love with, and then it just sells out. A close friend of Stephen. There we go. He's gone. Okay, this weapon, standard issue police firearm. Now I'm sure if it's going to be like a twin stick shooter, I'd be down for that. We did have a little bit of a hand-to-hand combat with counterattacks. Nice. The baton mode is functional. The gun can turn into a baton. Cool, it can. Nice. I might have to use this gun to protect ourselves, Warren. Cool. Oh, I love that. That's very well done. So basically the entire like hammer and barrel extends out to become a baton, then flicked back in. It's really cool. Yeah, this is replaced. It just came out today. As you can see, gorgeous pixel art inspired by Blade Runner. Made by very small studios, Sad Cat Studios. And I hope they're not sad. I hope they're excited. They're based out of Minsk, but they had to like uproot everything because of the war going on over there. It took a long time for this game to get here and all that mess. But we get to play it. And I'm so happy. I wish nothing but the best for the team. Alright, we got some first aid, good med stim. Alright, in a brief little moment there, we have our gun. We have some knowledge of hand-to-hand combat and now a med stim. Okay. Perfect. We have everything we need to survive and to take lives. Bonk! Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Mountain Dew flavor. We don't have time to wait, Warren. We must proceed. Okay. I'm proceeding in my pants. Restore health. Med stims are limited. Alright. Okay, I see health in the corner. Med stim, yeah. Expecto. Whoa, look at this! Oh, that's so cool. Okay, that is Blade Runner as well. Look, see? Like an old Game Boy. Or a freaking Sony Walkman that we're scrolling on the side. That's brilliant. Okay, what else can we do? Tape counter. Options. Back. Okay. Nice. Mid-stim. Huxley. What's that? Oh, that's the name of the gum. Nice. The Huxley. Very cool. We got volume up the top. Scans. Organizer. Get back to Phoenix City. I don't know if I want to. Tutorials. What's scans? Okay. Music. I'm going to be able to collect some music. They had this amazing track. You know, I've been listening to it for years, so I'm very happy. Brightness. Operating system. Look at this. Update build. Device info. So cool. Nice. It's not. See, look. It's not called a Walkman. It's called a Wingman 2. Nice. They try to kill us here with processed junk. Ah, it's everywhere. You know, they're like, don't have too much sugar. We'll replace it with synthetic aspartame. Oh, aspartame's bad for you. Like, bitch, please. Just I'm trying to function. Nice. Food sucks nowadays. At least here in the States. What's your favorite go-to? I know all the fast food places have become so expensive in delivery, and then the quality's gone down, which seems oxymoronical, but there we go. I'm paying more for shitter food. We're just starting to get a lot of the big chains over here. We've never had them in Ireland, so we've got like Wendy's recently, Wendy's Nuts, and Taco Bell. So I might try some, you know. If you don't hear from me for 3 days and I'm bleeding out my arse, you probably know I've gone to Taco Bell. No, it's not even that bad. That's probably one of those random things. You know, if you're going to getting spicy food and you've already got IBS and OBS and all them. Have you got OBS? I got OBS. Then it's probably on you. Okay, so a little bit of platforming there. Very, very nice. I play all manner of games. I used to play a lot of like the Monkey Island type games. And they put out some like newer ones. There was one basically, it was like a piss take of the X-Files. Sort of like Monkey Island with you know, comedy and that. That one was very, very fun. Mulder and Scully, pixel art. Monkey Island, they're basically text-based point-and-click adventures where you're kind of figuring stuff out. Look at the lighting here. We got that gorgeous orange sunset. Or is it the light of some big robot chasing after us? We don't know. We got all this gorgeousness. See, it's like a blend of, as you said, Ivy, there is a little 3D element to it, but everything's like awash with like little pixel art moments. You know, it's very clever. Blends so well. All right, what else can we do? We're still in the tutorial. There's one of the pipelines for the Phoenix Labs. We're known for transplantology, which I didn't even know was a thing. But in this case, it doesn't seem to be for organs. It seems to be for AI, transplanting AI into people. Visual effects. Halini Durihaya. Well, you did a great job. Gosh. I love when you got a team together. Then they get little other things together as well. Oh, Squiddy, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. How you doing? Cheers. Have a little sip of my tea. Nice. Phoenix City with my Nightmare Before Christmas cup. Look at a little zero. Directed by R.E.A.C.H. Replaced. Nice. Our location is far from the laboratory, Warren. We need to return there quickly. So today, just alone, has anyone heard of that game? It's called like Tumorage or Thumarage. It's kind of like a horror game. I think it's like vampires or something, or maybe AI. And the combat's sort of like a little bit like Persona, card game with turn-based goodies. Came out a couple of years ago, but that's on the Game Pass. And then obviously Replaced here just got on the Game Pass, and Hades 2. So there you go. You're absolutely spoilt rotten. I would have given Hades 2 a try, but I've had so much fun watching Ember. There's absolutely no need to. The same way I felt about Reanimal. What I'll do with Reanimal and that, I'll just wait for DLC or something. There's no need to, because, you know, I'm not going to notice anything new or different. Oh, this guy has failed to walk again. What did he fall into? Some kind of old factory. But this looks like a battlefield to me. Let's go. Sure about the animated? Yeah, dude, I just put it in my title. Yeah, it should be good. I'm happy. Now people are like, what the fuck does Jacksepticeye know about making a movie? I'm like, bitch, can you read? This is what's wrong. Like, we need to put people back in school. It literally says that it has been produced by him. If you don't know what the average producer role is, it's basically footing the bill. If you hear the word executive producer, it means that they signed a check. Okay? Everything else beyond that, maybe they're going out and, like if you're hiring an actor, that's a casting director. If you're shooting the movie, that's director. It's not that hard. We've only had movies for the last 100 years. It's the same way people get confused with publisher of a video game and fucking developer, and it drives me nuts. They will like shit up and down a certain game because it's EA or whatever. Okay, I can't do anything else yet. They just want me to dodge everything. Alright, let's go. So it is kind of handy combat. And we can do that. Nice! Okay. Will you let me attack? No. This is tutorial. You have to do what you're told, Cyber. I don't want to. Nice. Finish him! Yes. Who's next? Bring it. Okay, so red is dodge. A little bit of a delay on it. That's okay. Termites. Look at their big old like beer bellies sticking out. Very proud of it. There's a lot of them. Holy Christ. What am I going to do? Who's going to attack first? Yeah, see that big full roll for the dodge? That takes a minute, I won't lie to you. Alright, come on. I like the counter attack, very Arkham. He bounces the baton off his head and catches it. That is slickness. So this is Replaced. It's a brand new Blade Runner inspired pixel art game. As you can see, we've got like combat, we have some platforming. Gorgeous game. It's done by a very small studio as well. Poor Ivy's like, you've explained the game about 3 or 4 times, but that's just the beauty of these things. You gotta, I don't mind. I'll shout the name of games from the rooftops. Now, this was a gun as well, so maybe it'll have some use to it. Nice. Cool. So yeah, small team. Sad Cat Studios, based out of Mint. They've had to move their studios and just survive with the war going on over there. I have played no less than 4 or 5 games from developers from Ukraine and even Russia that are just trying to avoid all this mess. They want nothing got to do with it, and they just want to create. So the story so far, we're in this Phoenix Labs. We're playing as this person named Warren, and we were being contacted by an AI program known as R.E.A.C.H. I believe it was being transplanted within us, and something horribly went wrong, and the lab started to explode. Some kind of weird human jacked into the Matrix ended up getting very angry and causing self-destruct to happen. We've escaped. We have R.E.A.C.H, the AI in our brain right now talking to us, and Warren as well. We're getting some flashbacks. So if you like Blade Runner, you're going to love this. Or maybe Upgrade. Have you ever seen Upgrade? Cool little action movie about, as you can imagine, a soldier who keeps getting mental upgrades. And it's a really great combat movie where you're like, he just gets stronger and faster and stronger and faster, beating the shit out of things. Good movie. Alright, used your body to kill them. Or have you ever seen Hardcore Henry, which is technically one of the first-person kind of action movies. Very cool. A lot of CGI, so it kind of messes with your brain a little bit. But really good. Hardcore Henry. I wouldn't say CGI, maybe digital cuts is the better way of putting it, which I'm not always the fan of. The worst offenders of digital cuts is Marvel movies. Like that bit where Black Panther is fighting in the air, was a Killmonger in the air, and it's just spinning around, and they look like 2 cats made out of Play-Doh. It's horrific, It's like, if you ain't going to do right, don't do it at all, Marvel. God damn it. That's just comic book movies for you. I would argue, personally, all of those movies would probably do better just as animated. But anyway, that's just me. People want to see Tom Holland's arse, I guess. He's more male fans than women. The Catastrophe, 20 years later. Let's see what happened to this place, huh? Oh. Okay, oh, yeah, see, look, it's got a little bit of flashback to it. I like that. Very deliberate movement, Flashback is an old 90s game that was on like the Commodore Amiga. And it used rotoscoping and scanning of a real person to use like its very sophisticated looking animations. This is before motion capture and all the balls on your face and stuff. So this is our little Wingman 2 instead of Walkman. They're using a Blade Runner style retro future. So you're seeing a little bit of the past and then brought forward into the future. Okay, let's see what this catastrophe is all about. Looking back, the catastrophe began long before the 16th of July 1945. No one asked if we wanted those military tests. Ooh, just like different type of future after World War II or something. Sure. Hey Yuki, how you doing? Hello. Hello, little wolf buddy. That should be cool. I think it'll be fine, like Jacksepticeye will not have any input on the movie, do you know what I mean? He just wants it to be good. If he's any cop on, he will pay whatever studio made Devil May Cry and Castlevania, those animes, and get them to work on Bloodborne. Now the question is, how the hell did he get the okay from software? Because they've been horribly angry about Bloodborne. You know, they're in a huge fight with Sony where they will not allow anything to happen. Sony will do anything with Bloodborne except make a I know, dude. Tell you, don't like when publishers and developers of two different studios not affiliated with each other. It makes yeah. But I mean, that's just the way it is, dude. You know, it's so expensive to make games. Even little indie games can cost between 5 and 10 million, which is insane. We don't understand it at all. So they have to bring on a publisher. Self-publishing is fine and all, but most of them don't have a clue where to even begin. Yes. Yeah, new cyberpunk game. Hell yes. Alright, so military test. Aftermath of the explosion was just a manifestation of a systematic governmental indifference towards the people. Sounds like they might have nuked themselves by accident, did they? Priority of politicians was to silence the witness and cover up the real scale of the catastrophe instead of saving lives. Desperate to save face. As a result, hundreds of thousands of American lives were lost, and almost a third of our territory became unlivable for us. Yep, that sounds like exactly what happened. Still, in the total economic and social collapse, in the whirlwind of massive civil unrest, our nation has risen from the radioactive ashes. So I was right. The Phoenix Initiative was born, a comprehensive network of private hospitals, research facilities, charity organizations, and shelters, hand-woven by the caring citizens united by the common goal of fighting death and destruction. Today, the initiative has evolved into a full-scale corporation that continues to inspire... Yeah, right, okay. That sounds like some bull-faced lies right there. Alright, let's go. Alright, level of human aggression does not correlate with the data I have. Yeah, well, they're trying to protect you, R.E.A.C.H. R.E.A.C.H, you are probably very important. I swear, I play so many games that have the word Ember in it. Now this one, they're called R.E.A.C.H. Swear to God, she is the chosen one. Yes, protect the chosen one. I'm lacking in that department. It's filled with horniness and dank memes. Hell yes, that's a good thing though, right? There should be natural intelligence in there. No more. I wonder if I had AI in my brain. I'd be down for that. I'd be down. It would probably quit. It'd probably self-destruct within a day. Like, I can't do it. You've no idea how dangerous the hamster is inside my brain. Bloodborne show. Yeah, it looks like an animated movie that he's going for. So it's been head up by Jacksepticeye, the YouTuber. He's basically just footing the bill. He's paying for it, producing it. And I hope he can get that team on board, because I don't think it would work as anything else. You know, we're not going to get Pixar and Blue Sky to make it, are we? R.E.A.C.H, Bloodborne style or something, you know. It needs to be anime. It's too fast. There's already been a whole host of amazing people that have made lovely shorts and what are they called? AMVs and that almost. Boom! Let's go! Nice. Not sure, there might be no guns in it at all, which I'm okay with. Let's see if they'll add some combos and stuff. Right now it's just, you know, attack, dodge, and counterattack. Nothing wrong with that. Boosh! I love his jacket. Kind of more Blade Runner 2049 than anything. But no, Decker had his jacket too. Yeah, I do bump into people that have not seen a lot of classic movies, and that's okay too. But what's funny is you end up retroactively watching them, and then you're like, oh my god, this looks like it's inspired by this game or this anime. And you're like, no, it's the other way around. A little board gamer in a trailer park. Cool. Love that it zooms in like that. So yeah, I'm just here for the ride. I'm so happy I get to play these kind of games. You can see that every time it autosaves, just a little tiny blip. Playing this on Xbox. A lot of games have that problem. I think even Crimson Desert has it. I usually turn off autosave when it starts doing that. The reason is, whatever way it's accessing memory to save and overwrite things, it's having just a little, like, kind of, whoopsie. Should I go down there and see is there anything down there? Come on, you never know. So yeah, big week. I already have it pre-ordered, good to go. But we should have, on Thursday, we'll have Mouse PI for hire. I got that, so we're good to go on that one. I don't usually pre-order, but I said, fuck it, let's do it. And I got that with Microsoft Points, so it was like, not cost me nothing. Mwahaha. That'll be fun. And the reviews for that have come out, and very good. I'm glad. It's apparently stunk full of content. But it's going to scratch that Bioshock itch. Whee! But yeah, you know that Bloodborne thing, my advice would be to, you know, get excited about it, and then just forget it exists, because an animated project, we're talking like, you know, Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, so 5+ years probably. But it might encourage a game or something, you know. Proceed. We're heading to Phoenix City. Welcome to Phoenix City. City of... something of the future. Sure it is. Hopefully it's not too loud or anything. Let me know. The wheel is turning, but the hamster is dead. Exactly, poor little guy. It's okay, I keep administering like CPR and a little bit of defibrillator. He's good to go for a little bit. Beep, clear. And then, I just dump a bottle of Hennessy. It usually wakes him up. Little smelling salts. North American Trucking Association. It's crazy how much those simulators, it just reminds me that those simulators have taken off, right? Like Farming Simulator, the modding community has become so unbelievable that they've created a whole world inside of it. You can do jobs and decorate houses in that game. Like, what, from Farming Simulator? Where you're just like cutting some corn and driving a tractor? Now they're like, no, now you can just run around, take jobs from people, do landscaping, mowing the grass. There was one guy, he had a whole job as a cop and he was like apprehending victims. Archives state that those who live outside the walls are provided with all the necessities, but this place is ruined. Even the AI was stupid to everything. Look at this. These are like some more classical, normal society that we remember. Gas stations. Wonder if their cars and trucks are a little bit different. I love when you see the old meets the new, so a lot of cars would still be combustion engines, but then they would have like a trash compactor on it and they'd be powered by trash, things like that, or before they would, and then they'd have flying cars if you had a new car. That's kind of how it would work in real life. People would hold on. Look how many people still don't want full electrical cars. They just want hybrids. Probably the best of both worlds. Yeah, the combat feels nice. Let's see if it's got some legs on it. We don't know for sure. I can only imagine this game will probably have like a rapid change in the middle of it. I'm thinking. Because of the way development was. You can literally tell what the devs are going through as they make these things. And we got some nice rain. See how quick the light is gone. Everything's grey, dark and dank. This must be Ireland. Southwest Labour District. Okay. That everything outside the walls were just turned into slave factories, were they? Sounds like it. Part of Phoenix City before the wall was built. Cool. God, they know how to do lightning, don't they? Is this thing looking for us, or is it a train? Whoa! Did that shoot that at us? Couldn't have thrown it, right? It's got like a wrench. For firing something. I don't know what that is. Termite sniper. Keep the damn car steady. I'll get that bastard. Those people threatening our existence need to be discreet to survive, yeah. That means motherfucking stealth. No. Usually, if you're lucky, a lot of games aspire to help out the speedrunning community. So if you move very fast, usually to let you away with stuff. Go. Look at that thing. Armor to the tits. Oh, is he gonna see me? Oh, come on. He moved when I moved, motherfucker. That's so stinky. I love games. I love these kind of games. Little nightmares inside, they're all the same. The AI knows where you are, right? It always knows where you are. It only shoots when the light is on you, but it already knows where you are. So when I get here, he's gonna start moving again, you see? It knows where you are. Why would it move then, unless it knows that I've already moved there? Nice. The whole beauty is hiding what the AI can see. The AI has to be able to see you because it's not going to be able to lock on in the moment. It's a hunt night. Ooh, you're a hunt. You're a see you next Tuesday, bitch. That's crazy that instead of bullets, it could easily probably like lower the size of those wrenches or even sharpen them. But instead, they just fire wrenches. That's hilarious. Or at least, maybe it was just that one. Tell me he doesn't see me? Alright, just careful now. It might not be allowed to climb up here. Nice. I'm not great with stealth section. I don't have the time, the patience. And most of the time, the AI is dog water in every game, sadly. The only games that ever get stealth right is Metal Gear Solid and Splinter Cell. Everything else is ass. It's trying too hard, or it uses Assassin's Creed suspicion meters, which are dog water, and the whole base can find you in seconds. It's like, what are we doing here? So yeah, I generally tend to talk mad shit on stealth sections, but it's mainly human error because I don't have the patience or the care. I don't care. Yeah, it's the same as old tail missions. Who wants to be doing that stuff? Nobody. Speaking of tail missions in Assassin's Creed, we should have news for Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake soon enough. I believe on the 16th we'll have a mini showcase from Xbox showing off the new Metro game 2039. It's been a minute. Metro is amazing. Like spooky horror down in post-apocalyptic mutant metros, train stations, and anomalies in that. You know how it is. So many games that come out of Ukraine and Russia and Eastern Europe are all about like Chernobylite. Alright, boys, let me at them. Damn, they don't have getting. Oh, we got it. We got a shooter. Yeah. Our first rundown. Nice. I really love that they have adopted some of the counter stuff. Oh, I got hit there. A little bit slow on the dodge. I won't lie. I can't lie to you. Go. Nice. Because he has to do the full roll. It's kind of like I'm just sort of waiting for the animation to kick in. Boom, baby. Welcome to T-Mart. Home of the T-Zart. I don't know. Boosh. It's probably a nod to Kmart. We don't have Kmart. Welcome, shoppers. Please get your assless chaps. 50% off assless chaps. Alright, pawn shopkeeper, huh? Laura, always check everything with the dosimeter. Emitters are still dangerous, 100% scavenge from the dirty lands. The dirty lands. I'm not sure what a dosimeter is. Dosey-do. Pyro, how's it going? Hello. Nice. What do you mean stray stealth was nice? Good God. No. They'll never get it right. Because the problem is all the developers are on like false pretense, and they're like, I want to do it like this game, and I want to do it like that game. Or they're all just coming straight out of fucking school from learning Unreal Engine 5, which is a dog shit engine. Thank you. Oh, sure, it can look nice at times, but, you know, so can a fucking $20 hooker. But it doesn't mean the bitch ain't fucking ragged with crabs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? No, man. Yeah, that's what I called you, Unreal Engine. Your $20 hooker that looks nice, all dressed up. But you're full of bugs. You're full of bugs, you bitch. It's so true. I hate, if you could tell, I hate Unreal Engine. It's a big, giant horse of an engine. It's built upon itself. Basically the Windows equivalent of gaming engines. He shot me through it. Okay, fuck me then. That's pretty smart of him. Jane. Alright, we're going to be able to move the box when we have a small chance. Jane. It's basically shoot at every movement. Actually, it looks like some kind of a mech attached to the train. When's a good time to move this then? Jedley? Mummy? How you doing today, Pyro? An evil assassin, hello. You snuck in there, a lot of green names. Nice. Why Black Flag? We need a remake of 1. It's true, it's true. Because it's the most best-selling for them, to be honest. I don't think any of the others have gotten close. And they're going to drop it digital only. It's going to be like a shadow drop out of nowhere. Because Ubisoft is a fucking mess right now. They also had Prince of Persia pretty much done after rebooting it twice. Of a remake we didn't really ask for. But anyway, still would be nice to get it, wouldn't it? Place your bets, people. How long will Ubisoft fuck? I'm telling you. Now, I do believe that they've added a lot of stuff in. Or more importantly, taken stuff out that people have wanted. Like all the future or present day Abstergo stuff is gone. You know, for Black Flag, if you remember, you were basically interning at Ubisoft. It was first person. And you were just walking around talking complete bollocks to people. And finally had to help a few of the characters from the series, but otherwise shite. This is a lot of dudes. Alright, let's get rid of these gunners first. Oh! I'm telling. Nice. Yeah, so far the combat seems to... This is a gun we're using with a baton on it. I'm kind of hoping we get the fire later. Let's get rid of the gunners first, always. Alright, who's next? We got a little kind of counter-attack from Batman. That game I've been watching for a while is called Spine. It's basically female John Wick, the game. They've just been doing a week-long showing off of content hopefully leading to a release date called Spine. And yeah, that's also using Arkham. You know, now we know that they're not really allowed to use that stuff. It's the same with the Nemesis system. But if you do something close enough to it that feels, you know, without completely copying it, then they're okay with it. So I'm glad someone needs to continue on there, because Warner Brothers is a fucking mess. Is there any big company that's not a mess right now? I think they always were messes. It's just we're better at hiding it. Alright, cool. This is some like Last of Us stuff. We got nature taking everything back. Nice. It looks like it shocked some of them, didn't they? They moved back. Beat the ham sandwich out of you, boy. Not today. That one you have to roll, but if you believe I pressed A after I saw the red, but it took them that long. Watch, I'm going to press A. Let's see how long it takes to roll. Oh, that's jump. Okay, well, I can't show you now I'm out of combat, but trust me when I say the roll takes a fucking week. A week. That's other than Valhalla. You think Valhalla did well? I'm just going to get shot immediately. Damn! God damn! Yeah, no, Valhalla I think was ass water. I completed it 150 hours, but 99.9% of the stuff in the game was pointless. You know, you could call in your Viking brothers, but they just got in the way. I think Odyssey was the best there. Shadows is great though, but I think people are just burnt out yet again. I don't blame them. It is great. Just play as now, it's great. There was no point for dual protagonist, otherwise just to piss people off. Looks like you might be able to get up there. Nice. Bonk. They're gonna kill him? No, okay. I knew you wouldn't make that. I felt AC3 closed the story. Yeah, exactly. I think then they should have just... And then, like, you know, hate it or not, but Black Flag, it's just another sense of these are not assassins anymore. Like, Edward Kenway is basically he was a slave turned kind of pirate that stole a whole lot of assassins stuff, gear, you know. So they should have just removed the name from it. Black Flag as a game would have been fine, or Jolly Roger or something. And same with Valhalla or Odyssey or whatever. Odyssey is fantastic, especially if you play as your girl Cassandra. She's special. Okay, where do you want this? We're powering up a generator. And ourselves a little... Is it for a bridge or something? Let's see. Really nice pixel art. I'm liking this so far. Skipped Revelations. Oh no, you don't want to do that. Revelations is my personal favorite. Everyone's is Brotherhood, I think, or Black Flag. Revelations is amazing. You've got an older Ezio. Oh, it's so good. You're in Constantinople. You have a hook blade that allows you to do like slingshots, and you're doing like zip lines, and you climb faster. I know all that stuff is in Syndicate, which came many years later and just copied stuff from that. Okay, so how do we power this up then? You put it, is there like a slot to put it in or something? No. Oh, here we go. Insert. There you go. That was not there a second ago. Boosh. Okay. It's just doing its thing. Port to battery. Like the little stuff that done. Cool. What are we powering up though? Ah, clever. Cool. Felt trade. Yeah, hell yeah, I read that. We played AC1, Brotherhood 2, and trade. Nice. Yeah, 2 was great. They did that Ezio trilogy, which was a remaster, very sloppily, lazily put together. Didn't really change much. Well, that's all you're going to get for a long while. We'll see. There was rumors of them doing AC1 remake. I think it ended up becoming Assassin's Creed Mirage, which is actually a really great game. It's like 15 hours long. No bullshit. A couple of weird little superpowers that kind of break the game. Where there's a bit where you can power up this teleportation assassination thing, but if you power that up enough, you can kill like 7 guys around. So you kind of mark them, sort of like a dead eye or something, and then you do that. What if we do the little bosses in this or something? Ask and you shall receive. I assume it's pointless to communicate with them, Warren. Okay. Look at this big old dude. He's like Hasanabi, man. Tiny head, big body. Let me tell you something, brother. I'm gonna rip you limb from limb. Yeah, you promise? Get him, boys. Alright, that first attack didn't even hit. Meow. A lot of them are in the background. He's a sniper. Like how the snipers insta-kill. These ones don't. God, he really leaps across. Nice, and then probably the second wave. So we have some heals up the top, and our health doesn't seem necessary yet, but we'll see how this tank goes, shall we? I don't want to dodge too fast. That's the way I kind of put us in front of the enemy there. Let's make sure and get rid of the gunners first. There's no other point doing anything else before that, because they're just going to constantly piss you off. Bring it on! We get to fight our big tank. Love the music. Let's go. Alright. Step to me. Come on, biggins. Let's see what you got, boy. Watch as I annihilate your little friends. That's the best you got? Come on. Come on, Tubbsy. Who ate all the fucking pies? You did. The world is dying. Whoa, it didn't actually tell me he was going to do that. Interesting. Alright, classic tank maneuvers. Whoa! Did I get him? What's with the flashbangs? I think we got him. Nice. Virginus. I hate when games do that. Nintendo games love flashbanging you. Fade to white. Fade to white. My dude, I've got limited use out of my pupils, please. Ain't gonna last. Alright. Run. Well. You quite a thrill to chase. Now stand still. It won't hurt much, as they say. Okay, come on. Run. I have no solution for this situation. No. Whoa! Now that's a fucking solution. Holy shit, watch out! Oh my god. Dude, they're like a freaking Challenger with like a bulldozer on the front. Yo! Damn, Tempest. Who's that? Hell yeah, baby. Did you see that, Jazz? I did. Tempest, the action movie coming to theaters near you. Let's hope Tempest is a woman with big bazongas. No time to waste being awestruck. Climb up the wreckage before backup arrives. Cool. Hello, mommy. I hope it is. Might not be. Yeah, you played that one. Okay, that's the best one. Wow, Pyro actually agrees. Most people say Brotherhood. Brotherhood is good, but I feel like it really is a 2.5. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, a lot of ideas never really came back, so it was good for what it was doing. I just love Revelations. It was just badass. It was Ezio's moment. Oh, I think it's a dude. It's a dead. Is it dead? Yeah, I think it's a dead. Should've known. Oh boy, that was a close one back there. Close but no cigar. Man, you're tough as hell getting so far, taking out the termite trash along the way. Better watch out. Steal my jab. Took her jabs. You know, I usually grab newbies right from the pit. I'm swift enough, that is. Ah, whatever. Name's Tempest. I am Reach. Looks like Warren himself can't talk. Like Richard, a bloody homicidal core machine. Ooh, like Richard Dick. Just joking, dude. Relax. Who am I to judge names? You okay, Rich? I'm gonna take you to a safe place. Catch your breath now. About to make like a banana and split. Reaches state. Termites how to get back. Why you not hostile? Why should I be? Is that what to say about the city? Every human I've encountered shows extreme aggression. Just like our life. Yes. They hide in old shafts and use mining equipment to hunt us for food. If you see them, you kill them or run. Fresh out of the hatch disposal, you're quite capable. What body part did they take? His body is whole, just mildly injured. How'd you get here? Escaped. He knows where we came from. We're telling him too much. Phoenix Core dumps its waste here. We're the waste, or disposals, if you like. Damn. I like the little guitar in the background. Is that coming from your car? You need to get back behind the wall as soon as possible. It's always this way, you know. Denial to start, then sweet, sweet acceptance. What do you mean? Come on, have you seen the frickin' wall? It's insurpassable. It's huge. And she can fly or melt shit with your eyes. We can do both. Wait, that gun, can you use it? Yes, I found in a dead trooper. I assumed the biolock malfunctioned. Well, I never. A Phoenix gun and disposal can use? Can't wait to see the council face. This will make them change their tune for sure. Come on, Reach boy. Jump in the car, I'll get you back. Alright, let's see what we're going to go do. Bluebird Dad was working on 7 horror games. Really? That's insane. I know 3 of them. That is insane. Those guys are amazing. Oh yeah. Ba 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 ba. Look at this thing. Why would no one not talk about Assassin's Creed Rogue? I know, right? That was fun. It's the same problem. It's 4.5, right? It's Black Flag again. But I did like that one. I loved going up the northeast coast of America, going near like freaking, it was like penguins, right? Go check out penguins. And then, yeah, finally having an assassin turn evil. It was good. I liked it. If you wanted more Black Flag, it was right there. That's such a cool idea. Just put it on rails. I can't drive anywhere else. Welcome to our humble abode, Reach. Best vacation around. If you like your hopes and dreams in the gutter. Does not sound like best vacation. Ah, just joking. Safest place, the side of the wall, baby. The side of the wall. Look at me. Looks like he's straight out of Streets of Rage or something. With the blonde hair over the white headband. The red headband. My brain is fucking mush today. Oh my god. Enough sentimental bullshit. The brain is telling me what to say. The mouth is not compliant. Nice. Looked at this game up on Steam. 17 away for sale. Nice. Already pay a full price for games anymore. I feel you. It's also on the Game Pass as well, though. Game Pass is the way to go. Alright. Enter the building, up the stairs. I get like my codes where I can find them. It's pretty cheap, you know. They're going to put down the price again anyway. And I get on average around, I don't know, 700-800 euros worth of games. Probably more than once a year, maybe even twice a year. Alright. Things look a bit normal now. Are we behind the wall? I know if you like to own your game, I mean, you can always do that way, and then Game Pass will give you a discount. You don't need an Xbox. You don't even need a PC. Play them on your goddamn phone. Welcome, newcomer. You can find the matriarch in the main building. She'll help us. Your shit is useless. What's wrong with you? Got an old school telescope? What is this appliance? Piece of fucking junk. I thought I could watch the birdies from here. The birdies? Phoenix bastards patrolling the wall. Need to eat, sleep, and take a shit. If I can calculate the shift change, I can sneak through. That's pretty clever. Just one tiny problem. The lens is scratched. Guessing this would be like a side quest? I suggest replacing it. Great advice, just ring up the nearest optical service center and order a new one, dumbass. Wait, there isn't one. Although, there's a weird girl in the arcade in the station hall. She'd always carry a pair of binoculars. Okay. About, it might be winner in an arcade machine. Or arcade game, and we'll figure it out. Nice! I thought it was dumb how to travel from the modern day somehow, and then next game was about him again. Yeah. It's all over the place. Oh yeah. I don't like Game Pass. I won't rent the game. Yeah, I get you. But like, you know, when the days of Blockbuster were there and Extravision and Netflix, when they rented games, we had no problem. Then all of a sudden, and then most people will still invest in PS Plus and get those games. So it's all bullshit, really. We've been completely fucked by the internet telling us what to think. It's like, dude, who gives a shit? You're playing the game. Who cares? If you really love it, you can buy it. You know, that kind of way. That's how I feel about all that stuff. I don't give a crap. Coming from a streamer, I get to play all these games for next to nothing. I'm liking it. But I get it. As I said, like, if you really love a game, you just buy it. You could rent it for cheap now and then wait till it's really cheap. That's why I don't buy collector's editions, because they'll charge 300 and 400 euro, and then it'll end up on eBay for 50 bucks. I actually have the Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I should pull it out when the game comes out. I have the huge Edward Kenway on the crow's nest, massive, the size of my monitor, and I got that for 30 bucks. And that joke's like, I don't know how much it was when it came out, probably 250, 300 bucks, I'm telling you. Disaster. But yeah, no, you're right, like, you bring up a good point. People are spending less. They've said even on PlayStation, which is the #1, you know, platform right now, they're spending nothing. They're actually saying, like, things like Call of Duty, Fortnite, all these live service games that are actually spending more on Xbox. I'm like, how is that possible? Well, there you go. The stats don't lie. They do more yapping than they do gaming. That's been proven on Twitter. All these dudes defending a corporation, plastic boxes, while they're not playing the fucking things. One guy was completely and utterly made look like an idiot, where he was showing off the path tracing on Cyberpunk 2077, only for people to zoom in on his video, on his screenshot, and to see that it was on PC. It was all PC Xbox controls. Hello, doctor. I tend to this darn machine more often than I tend to my patients. I'm a doctor, not a goddamn engineer. I know a bit about machines, but I can help you. I sure do with a hand, or a leg, a heart, or a liver is nice too. Damn. Pragmata on horizon. Yeah, that should be interesting. We'll see, we'll see. I hate that it has such a bad connotation thanks to the weirdos online, but hey, that's what's gonna happen, you know? You have to do what the weirdos have to do. Let's see. Yeah, so if they remove all the modern day stuff out of Assassin's Creed, it's probably for the best. What do you think of his accent in Rogue? I think he was going for like Northern Irish or something. Or a little Welsh. What was it? I don't know what the fuck it was. It was quite distracting if that's what you're getting at. For sure. But yeah, Pragmata seems to be getting good reviews as well, which is nice. Yeah, Twisted Metal style, that would be nice. They were going to do a Twisted Metal game to coincide with the show, because the show was actually very good. But, yeah. Fuck. Sony are a complete fucking shit show right now. They've had like 14 live service games. About 6 of them actually would have done great, you know? And they cancelled them all. And then released the shitty ones, like Concord. I wouldn't wipe me nutsack with Concord. Fucking generic Guardians of the Galaxy, Overwatch, rip-off crap. Jeez, we have those games a dime a dozen, like, so bad. They didn't even have one character that stood out with design, you know, that's bad. Like, where's the hero character in your hero shooter, you gobshites? $200 million. What the hell were they doing? Those boys were asleep at the wheel, probably eating out every day, fancy fucking food trucks, going off on expensive vacations, and what else do they do? They do all that type of shit over there. Have you ever seen the inside of a AAA studio? Oh my god, what a complete waste of money. You're gonna have like that fancy kind of Swedish furniture, all the fancy walls, the big sign, all these little recreational areas, and you're like, what are we doing here? Make the fucking game, for Christ's sake. It's such a waste of time. I've seen it time and time again. I think they're more and like no one visits them, you know, like you might get the odd tour, or you'll get like some PR that come over for an interview or whatever, but usually that's done at an event, you know, like at a Comic-Con, at a Gamescom, at a whatever, a PAX East. Yeah, you know, PR doesn't go over to the studio to play their games. Alright. Fighting death. Aspirin won't work. Yeah. Don't like Game Pass? Yeah, I get you. For sure. Amazon completely declined fan business. Yeah, the Luna is gone. Amazon Luna is gone. I can't honestly put my hand on a single person that used it. It was basically, I think I called that when Google Stadia and all that fell apart, you know. The idea of the cloud stuff is fine, right, to a point, but it's never positioned properly, and no one will get it into their head anyway. Like, if they want to play a game really well, they're going to use either a PC or a console. But if you have good enough internet, you don't need those things. Like, cloud is perfectly fine. Now, I will say most of them do come with what they don't want to believe, but it does come with latency, and that's usually a big stickler. People won't deal with that. Epic working with Disney, yeah, I'm telling you. So yeah, they're going to be working on a Disney character extraction shooter. I told you, Arc Raiders is going to be horrific for the industry. It sets the wrong standards. It's going to be horrible. You have every Tom, Dick, and Harry chasing that crap. That's just the way it is, baby. That's the way it is. I heard about a couple of extraction shooters like that. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Well, yeah, Epic. I think Disney are trying to buy Epic. I think it's to the tune of 17 billion, which is actually not that much at all to Disney. Looks like there's something going on in that little tent over there, the little hippie tent. Alright, this isn't the future at all, man. This is just downtown Philadelphia. Need to get the scrap job this month. Mine makes me sick. Oh, it's sad. That's even saying that as a joke, but it's true. Alright, can we go in here? Yes. Yes. He's meant to be Irish, but it was rubbish. Yeah, like Northern Irish something. It was. They never get that stuff right. That's the least of the worries. He could have been a bit darker as well, you know. They tend to do all this crazy stuff in the first cutscenes and that. And they're like, oh my god, this is going to be epic. And then it's just, oh, it's back to normal Assassin's Creed stuff then, you know. I would have wanted them to go on and end up killing some noteworthy assassins. No more point, less game, devs event. Yeah, It's true. That's true. I heard Nvidia are looking to buy Dell. Let's see about that. They want to start making their own proprietary stuff. That's what they all want to do. And that it's like, that's our first little music. Is it cool? Play. Does it play? I don't see it. Seeking. Lab rat. It just plays in the background, does it? Maybe it just plays while you're walking around. I'm not sure. Deal Unreal Generation on Plate Hungry Corporation. The art in this game looks great. It does. It's unreal. Look how like intricate everything is. There's little pieces everywhere. But yeah, for me, like when it comes to like indie devs, I'm gonna like defend them and shout them from the rooftops. As long as like, you know, the need is there, right? Like I'm playing that Samsung game and that badly needs a little bit of work, but it's nice for $20. But you know, when you look at a AAA game coming out, which costs 80 usually, especially if it's a Sony game. Look at this. This is the arcade. Cool. It's like a funhouse or something. And you can get 4 really amazing indie games, or you can get 1 AAA game that's kind of more the same. I know which one I'm going for. I will say Capcom's Pragmata, I got it for $50. I don't know what's going on. There's a big upheaval going on in the pricing right now. So Nintendo are pushing. Look at this. Hell yeah. Nintendo are pushing for cheaper digital games, but it hasn't really taken effect yet. And then the third-party stuff need to step it up as well. You know, it's up to them to actually get on board with that. So right now it's a little all over the place. But yeah, I got it physical for 50, Pragmata. Everywhere I look, it's like 60, it's like 70 on PlayStation. Like, what are we doing here? It's all over the place. Hi, I'm Susan. Do you want to be my friend? Oh, are you the arcade chick? Do we have to beat you in a high score? Oh, she's got like Scrabble in the background. Does any of it make sense? Not really, no. Hello, I know you have binoculars. I need them, please. No, I only give you my best friend, and you're not even a friend. What are the requirements for gaining friend? You talk weird, mister. I'm R.E.A.C.H. I don't want to scare you. I'm just not good at talking. Me too. Mom says I need friends, but no one wants to talk to me. But we're talking, so we're friends. You want to play arcade games? I never played arcade games. I do not know. If AI uses it, does that not make them like cheating, right? Never played in the arcade. It's sad. You can play now. I have lots of games here. They all seem to be malfunctioning. Tempest got mad and broke my arcade cabinets when I beat his score. That's messed up. Thanks, Tempest. I can fix them. This one needs a rectifier. Just like in the ticket machine. Mom says she's not walking around alone. If you're an adult, you can search for it, right? I think I can do that. Okay. Nice. Binoculars. Can I have your binoculars? You are friends, but not the best one yet. Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. Where's your mom? My mom was working in the mines, as she always did. Very busy. Wanted to work with her. She played Minecraft. She's in the mines, everybody. She's in the mines. But yeah, I think it's funny, like, what's going on. Like, I was saying this about Game Pass. I enjoy it as a streamer, but it has fundamentally changed the buying habits, and so has PS Plus and everything else, you know, like Epic giving away all those free games, and Steam even give away free games, and you know, nothing in this world, in this life, will beat free. It doesn't matter if you're like, you know, have $1 billion in the bank and you're an old miser, or you've got, you know, you've got a steady income and you're happy to buy games. We're still going to look for a bargain, right? Or maybe you don't have a cent to call your own. That's okay too. We're always going to be looking for bargains. Nobody wants to pay for anything more than they have to. And just a nice thrill when you get a bargain on something. TikTok money comparing sleeping dogs. Yeah, I was trying to kind of do that too, but no, it's not a patch on sleeping dogs. No doubt about that. You know, there's a difference between saying something reminds you of something and then just clickbaiting and saying it is. But, you know, the internet doesn't read very well, sadly. You know, our reading comprehension is that of a 5-year-old, sadly. Fucking unreal out there. Unreal. And then, like, Twitter is just, everything's been pushed to use that stupid Grok AI. It's like people like, ask Grok, ask Grok. I'm like, even though it seems like it's dumb people doing that, I genuinely believe that it's actually bots that are asking Grok stuff. So it's just bots asking bots questions. Alright, this is cool. Fireball. Are we talking whiskey? Are we talking meatballs? Yummy. Hello there. Be polite when talking to the council and don't cause any trouble. The council, huh? Are they on our side? Ironwood. Some council, huh? Just a couple of silly little humans. Alright, so matriarch. And you are? Tempest approaching the council. Reach! You kept me waiting, dude. Come on, show him, show him. Well, no one's been able to use the guns before, has it not? That makes us uniquely different, does it? Hell yeah. I found this firearm, malfunctioned, and is currently out of order. And that's your game changer, Tempest? One broken gun can't change shit. You don't get it. I'll fix the gun, I'll work, and then... Then what? Spring, sprung, sprung. You use the gun to storm the wall and wipe out your squad like last time? Ooh. You didn't even need a gun to wipe out your people back in Prospero. Okay, calm down. They're all having failed excursions. Get out. Oh. I was just making a point. Out! That's right, you little shit. It's like a little surfer dude. He thinks he's a hero. He's just playing. Reach, right? Sorry you had to witness that. Okay, you guys, the council. It's kind of a caring place, but we've all been through a fair share of hardships. Stay away from that kid, newbie. He's as stubborn as a mule and can't see further than his nose. Bum, bum, bum. People will compare anything. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Now, I do it as a way of like, hey, you might like this game because it'll remind you of this and this, you know? It's the best way of getting people into something, you know? They have to be comfortable and familiar with something. It's the way it is. We're at an all-time high of, like, you know, fucking trauma from COVID and all manner of things. Wall specs? Okay. Project name. Is this like for a bank? Oh, that's the actual wall. Okay. I'm guessing you can't just blow a hole in it. Is that meant to be Madonna or something? It kind of does look like Madonna a little bit. I like looking at pixel art when they do that kind of stuff. It just takes little tiny little dots basically. Like that looks like a Back to the Future rip-off over there. Oh yes. Tempest might be hot-headed, but he's got a good soul. Why'd you tell Tempest to get out? He said something wrong on purpose, something harsh and hurtful. Prospero, is it? The boy is still very young. Never know the life we lived before, the choices and sacrifices we all had to make. But now you're here, there's nothing left to lose. Starting your life anew feels liberating, don't you think? Ironwood is always like that. Unsociable, stern, easily irritated, and dead tired? Yeah. But he is the most hardworking and reliable man in the entire station. What a great name, Ironwood. I'll go now. Sure, get some rest, and I'll be able to help you find a new place. Oh, you're so nice. Alright, Ironwood, he's got like a Barrett thing going on. There's like a gun on his arm. The Council. You and Matriarch are in charge here, is that correct? Alas, Tempest is as well. We are the Council. Oh my god, and you treat him like that? Chosen by the people. So the people chose Tempest? Not like anyone else volunteered, though. I supervise scavenging and what's left of mining. We exchange the resources we find for food and medicine with the core. Really? Okay. Matriarch makes sure everyone lives in peace. So you have a sort of an understanding with this corporation, huh? Alright. Just don't get yourself in any trouble. You know that's going to happen. You know it. They do such a good job with the lighting in this. It's gorgeous. Consumer's environment. This is definitely an insult to sleeping dogs. No offense to Samson. No, I hear you. You're dead right. Hey, there's a little kitty here. This peculiar creature? Have an inescapable urge to observe its existence. Come on, let us pet the cat. Come on. Can't talk to the chef. I want some food. Got some nice boots as well. No, I agree with you. I mean, it's just from a hand-to-hand combat side of things. They just won't make them like that anymore, like sleeping dogs. It was even, you know, shooting above its own expectations. You know, it was made by United Front, who made the True Crime Streets of LA and Streets of New York games, you know. And these were GTA clones that had a lot of fun to them, but very, very primitive, even for its time, you know. It was like, go here and punch that. And then out of nowhere, we got Sleeping Dogs, which was insane. It was meant to be, it was originally called True Crime Hong Kong, as you can imagine. But they got people like Emma Stone to do voices. This dude coming back on the wheelchair, that's pretty cool. Having a little drink. Yeah, had Emma Stone. I think there's a couple other big people in it too. And they're trying to make a movie, so I'd love to see what becomes of it. But they were published by Square Enix of all people. And you know how Square Enix treated its Western studios. Fucking dog shit, that's what they did. So United Front are gone. They are done. They weren't even given another project. But in some kind of a normal, everyday world that we seem to be living during the Xbox 360 days, we would have gotten a fucking trilogy of Sleeping Dogs within about 6 years. But nowadays they can't put out one bastard game in 6 years. Everything Ironwood Matriarch, never believe me. They never listen. Truth is, Reach, we're comfortable where we are. Like now they're like, oh, we're going to use AI so we can make games quicker. Motherfucker, we didn't need to use AI back in the day. We're putting out games in 9 months every year. You'd get a new fucking game from like Ratchet and Clank and Spyro and Sly Cooper and shit. I don't know. Yeah, maybe you would consider those games to be small or primitive or simple. I wouldn't say that. Some of those Jack and Daxter games, especially near the end, were huge. But yeah, and what was wrong with that? I think most modern games now are too big. It's ridiculous. You'll never finish them. Like, I'm enjoying Crimson Desert right now, but I don't have a hope of even scratching half the surface. And people have finished the story, and they said, I didn't see even 3/4 of the map. So what are we doing here? It's probably for DLC, but still, I don't want bigger worlds. Like, we'll see when Black Flag comes out with the remake again. There's a known thing about Black Flag. And this is how I test people with games sometimes, you know. I'll mention something near the end of the game without spoiling, and they won't have a clue what I'm talking about. People don't finish games, motherfuckers. They do not. They don't. GTA 5 is like 13 years old. People have not finished that story. They don't. These games are too long, you know. It's not people's fault. We all have limited time. These games are too big. There's no need for it. Like, does anybody remember the legendary ships? Hunting those down in Black Flag, each corner of the map, the one with the fog in it, you couldn't even aim at it. Does anybody remember the song at the end? Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Alright, where am I going to get this? I bet you if I leave fully, we'll have someone who'll bump into us and help us find this rectifier. Let's go back. Cool, so there seems to be kind of a little side missions going on. I like what they got going on here. Hell yes. You know, you never know what a game like this is going to be like. We've seen such a little amount of it over the years. Just from, you know, them not wanting to, you know, I suppose, I guess, you know, promise things they can't really deliver on. Because they just don't know when they're going to be able to put the game out. Like some of the trailers I've been using says, you know, 2021, 2022. Here we are in 2026 and they got the game out. But, you know, these guys have exceptional circumstances. It's not just, you know, why is it taking you so long? Some devs I will actually put that to. It's not about laziness or anything. It's just complete mismanagement, really, you know. Like the likes of EA and BioWare and Bethesda and Ubisoft, they just have no excuse. Ubisoft have like over 3,000 devs working on things, and then they put out slop. It's like, what the fuck were you doing for 6 years, you know? It's a disgrace. And what happens is the concept of the game changes every 6 fucking months. So by the time you actually get the game, it's only been worked on for about 15 months to 2 years. And then that's about it. No to Yo-Yo. Who's Yo-Yo? Let's have a look here. You can't really check your inventory when you're on the stairs because of the nature of zooming in and stuff. Sorry, where did that go? Board game box. Where did that go? No to Yo-Yo. Cheers, old man. Sorry I won't be seen in person this time. Leaving again tomorrow morning. We've been returned from the raid. We reached Missouri, I think. Same shit everywhere. Roblox, quarantine zones, fucked up ecology. So, this might be where we are. It might be out in Missouri somewhere, on the swamps. Nice. I do because I went to the pain. Exactly, there you go. But see, I'm just saying, like, how little it would be, you know? I think it was at Red Dead 2. I think it said something like less than 4% of the players that played it have got the final achievement. That's how they check it, you know? Look at this. Cool. Tempest. Reach, let me introduce you to homeboy Yo-Yo. Is he our resident creepy tech wizard, huh? Used to work with power banks, batteries, and other electromagnetic stuff. Look at this place. This is so retro future. Didn't I tell you about just random LEDs everywhere? They're not even powering anything. I hear you've got something pretty special for me to take a look at. Yes, I have a damaged firearm. I need it to function again so I can get back. Nice. They say he talks weird, so he must sound like a robot. Ain't we all after that, bio? The gun may only be the thing that can really help. You look at this, he's like a robot, but he's on a drip, but it's like battery fluid instead of normal fluid. Hand it over. Yes. Oh, a newer model. Please don't lick it. But the same principles. Safe to hold, but if you try to use it, boom shakalaka. Reach.
Tempest told me you can use it. Is this true?
Yes, the bioscanner is damaged, so... Come on.
It's not. The energy system is damaged, sure, but the bioscanner is intact. Curious to use it.
Oh, what the hell just happened? You messing around, Tempest? God damn it. Don't touch stuff. The thing just dropped. Could have killed us all. Okay, sorry. What are you doing, you little shit? So that's interesting. So it's like a thumbprint that blows up, huh?
Where was I? I have a kinetic coil prototype that the core didn't manage to steal. That'll replace the energy system just fine.
Hopefully we'll be able to shoot with this. Okay, come on, Mr. Robot.
But the battery state troubles me, yes. Let's see what the problem is.
Stop fading out to white. Ah! We got fade to white and that horrible, annoying, beeping noise. What am I going to call it? Operator Sophie. Doesn't make sense to me. My friend Adrian is in the database. This is back in the Phoenix Labs. We never agreed to the donor. What was there a... No, Ember Labs. Ember Labs makes the Kena games. Phoenix Labs is something else. Look at this dude, his little coffee, huh? Just trying to be some kind of Xenoblade or something. Start messing with universes. What is that? Look at the dude in the background. Jesus Christ. Like an electric chair or something. Whoa, welcome. You are logged in as Warren Marsh. Haha, I got your email address now. Have a nice day, Dr. Marsh. Search for Adrian in R.E.A.C.H database. Alright. Nothing there, huh? Please enter your passkey. I ain't got no passkey. I ain't got no panties on. Dear Dr. Marsh, our team prepared your statement for the annual press conference. Mind you that our presence at the press conference is not required. Nice. Time for a lurk. Alright, cheers. Good luck, dude. Nice. To be honest, it wasn't bad as Tree. Tree made me hate it by the time I was done. I feel like when you went back to play it, that it hurt you even more. I think the biggest problem with Tree, and I must say this, even though it's an interesting concept, I think that hate them, whatever you want to call them, is horrible. You know, I know the idea, but I don't want to spoil too much, but it's clever in terms of, like, this is an important moment in history. But just hateful. I remember, like, maybe it was just me being slow and I like to check things, but that whole, like, intro before you get to play as Connor, I think it took me, like, 4 or 5 hours. And I was like, what the hell were you doing? But, yeah, it took so long. It was so dumb. And then Hatham was meant to be this overarching, like, huge, important character / villain, you know? Like, trying to pull an Ezio with him. It just fucking fell apart in the first hour. And it's when you're smelling your own farts over at Ubisoft, not realizing the player base are not going to fall in love with a character you've made like you did, you know? So yeah, it's unfortunate. And then obviously Tree was also completely nerfed and censored. You're supposed to be able to dismember enemies and scalp them and all this stuff. It was going to go true brutality from the Native Americans versus the Pilgrims, and just it was a disaster. But I like Connor for what he is, you know. I like you know what I mean, like what he presented himself as. He didn't try to be too much more than he was. Even by the end of it, he was still just pretty much like a very, you know, tribal family boy, kind of just trying to save his tribe. You know, by the time at the end, Ezio was like communicating with people from the future. He was, you know, subject 16. Oh damn, Elaine, hello. Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello. Oh baby. How you doing today, Elaine? How was your stream? It sucks. I always check before I go live to see anyone else is live, and then I'll go in and say hello. But I think you must start stream like right around the time I do. If you guys happen, go give Elaine a little follow for me. I appreciate it. Hatem isn't even the villain in 3. Yeah, exactly. Charles, whatever. I know. They do pull a bit of a quick one. We're playing this new game, Replaced. Very, very nice. It's kind of a Blade Runner inspired pixel art game. We just kind of got a gun, so we're figuring things out. Very nice. Retro future, cyberpunk goodness, pixel art. Hell yeah. We're doing well. It's pretty good. It's playing a bit of Metro Exodus. Hey, nice. Are you getting ready for the new Metro announcement? Metro 2039. We should be hearing about that on Thursday. It was meant to be at a PlayStation event, and I think they pulled out, and then they were like, we want a kind of some bigger event to show this off. So I think they end up having a chat with Xbox. Because Xbox usually do an overarching event, but this is just going to be for the one game. Having some flashbacks there. But yeah, it's pretty beautiful game. This one, it took a long time to come out, I'll tell you that much. They're a small team based out of Minsk, and they had to uproot their entire developers, their lives, thanks to the war going on over there. But they managed to get this out, which is very, very impressive. Hey, Yo-Yo, what you got for us? Yo-Yo's a little robot dude. Look at him. We just met him.
It's done. A new energy system charges blasts with impact energy. The more you hit, the more you can shoot.
In theory? What do you mean in theory? We need goddamn practice. Hey, so far it's combat, and you've got like a counter, sort of like the Arkham games. But now we seem to be getting a gun together.
Here, use it with caution. Remember, it'll explode in the hands of the wrong person. So make sure to keep it away from dumbass Tempest.
Alright, here we go. Here's a little crash test dummy if I ever saw him. Time for a real test. Come on, show this bad boy a good time. Alright, cool. So yeah, I love indie games. This week is huge for them. Yeah, we have Mouse PI for Hire coming out as well, which is a sort of a Mickey Mouse style graphics in a noir detective game, sort of Bioshock gameplay. That one's coming out. That one's $30, but apparently reviews very good, and it seems to be just full of content, so it'll probably be worth it. Arkham mentioned, right? Yeah, once you get the little symbols above people's heads with like counter attack and counter and all that, just brings you back to Arkham, doesn't it? All right, so gain energy. Nice. Decreases dodging being passive. Right, and then it loads a bullet, does it? And the energy bar is filled. Press RT to shoot. Very nice. So how are you enjoying Metro Exodus? Is this your first time playing it, Elaine? You always pick the best games. She really does. Metro Exodus is one of my personal favorites. The first two Metro games are very good. But because they rely so much on the Metro, it gives you this, it's meant to give you this kind of claustrophobic vibe. But there is a lot of stealth sections, and then you're kind of shooting in the dark a lot. And it's good, it's creepy, and they're very, very fun. But Metro Exodus finally decides to buck the trend and has you surviving on the, the outside. And it ends up being like a Russian, not Bioshock, Fallout. My brain is cooked today. It's only Tuesday. I literally can't form sentences anymore. But yeah, it's really fun, really, really fun. Pushing that train around and stuff. Lots and lots of fun. I see where 2039 is going. I won't say too much, but they've had a couple of builds and different game ideas. One from 2022, and they didn't really amount to much. So we'll see where that goes. I think what they're having is, these are based on books. So just like, a Game of Thrones or whatever, eventually the development outseeds what's written. So you have to kind of take it with a grain of salt, and you're like, okay, we're going outside the canon and hope that the fans like us. That's kind of what's happening with those two. But they're fantastic games. I really love that kind of slow shooting aspect and taking care of your guns and that. I really like that. At first glance, you're like, oh god. But it's really, really fun. It's like you pay the time to have fun with it and put your time into the guns, and then before you know it, okay, I can see that happening. Yeah? And then rolling helps, is it? You got in the bottom left corner there. Okay, let's try this out. Boom! There you go. Whoa! Reach, my man. That was rad. Okay, Tempest. We just met Tempest. Don't know how I feel about him.
Means of murder are still what the corporation does best.
Yes. He's a robot, but he's got, instead of like a drip, he's got like IV full of battery fluid.
That's how I can do without a new pepper.
Yeah, getting a new battery. Okay. Can you make me a new battery? Nice. But yeah, thank you so much for that raid, Ember. Or not Ember, fucking Elaine. I told you my brain is cooked today. Jesus. You go do your thing, okay? You have to go and raid and run and relax. Get some food, get some drinks, enjoy yourself. I need to do to save myself. God, it has been a week and it's only Tuesday. What the hell am I doing? What the hell am I doing? I was, after work yesterday, I was minding my little nephew's got chicken pox. And today, after work, I have to go to a hospital appointment. And I get in there, I'm queuing up. They send me to another building. I queue up again. And then I get on the phone to a secretary, whoever the fuck they are. And they go, there's been a clerical error. You're not supposed to be here. I'm like, oh my god. I'm going to drive my head through this fucking window. Anyway. That's about where I am. And it's only Tuesday. Tuesday's gone with the wind.
Alright, so you want to infiltrate Termite Lair to steal their leader's most prized possessions? Yes?
All roads lead to Arkham. I hope so. That Spine game looks amazing too. That's insane. Yes. So I announced that I was so pumped. Yeah, there you go. There you go. It's perfect timing. It's always good to do that when there's like a game or anniversary or a remake coming out. Get yourself situated. And people have the same idea. They'll probably jump in and have a chat about the game too, you know. It's really, really fun. I love the Exodus. Love the story. You're going to fall in love with all the characters. That's all I'm going to say. Good old Art Jump. Art Jump. They're a great dev team. Now, it's been a while. Like, between every game, like, if you're lucky, back in the day, you'd get the trilogy out real fast. And you're like, oh, I can see the evolution of the team while it's still the same team. Nowadays, there's so much time between the games. It's not the same team anymore. So you can see, like, you're like, oh, why did they forget to put this in the game that was in the last game? Because it's not the same team. They put it in there. Instructions better be important. Alright, have you got a regulator? Mount up.
Doctor needs a vacuum regulator. He asked me to come and collect it from you.
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one.
The Sawbones broke it again. What a waste. That's the last one. Take it. Tell him to get better care of his transfusion machine.
Alright. Thank you. Yo-yo's passed. How did you get here?
Crossed the line, got the corporation mad. Nothing special, you know.
Was it because of the batteries?
Declined to sell the patient rights. They took them by force.
Guessing the batteries power some of the people as well, is it?
Now my batteries power up their guns, used against those that are meant to help. Nothing is worse. Nothing.
Yes. I'll be sure looking. You're so nice, thank you. I wish it was the other way around. If you were streaming after me, I'd hit you up with a raid. I gotta get you. I gotta get you, Elaine. You're very nice. Right, let's see. Recent news, underground chat room. Oh god, this better not end up being like 4chan or something. Discussion board, PC laboratory incident. Mighty Hammer 28. Yeah, sounds like a Marvel fan. Nice. So many cops. Truth enjoyer. My lab contact says the 2 weeks of paid vacation. The hell are they talking about? Could be an older yoke. Let's see. Check the recent news. Minor incident. Last night a minor incident occurred in Phoenix City laboratory. That was how we broke out. Cool. Wasn't that minor. We're gonna change everything. We're gonna save these people. Look at the... Oh, man, the pixel art's so good. Look at the little flies flying around, but they're one single pixel square wide. That's brilliant. Yeah, as far as I know, they're working on new Arkham games and stuff over there. Like, they're enough fucking around, but they're on their last legs, and I just don't think they're gonna have enough time. They're gonna need at least 3 years to get it out, and I just don't think Warner Brothers have that within them. I really don't. It's so funny watching these subscription service scramble. They're all together. It won't be long before you'll be buying one subscription that will give you 8 of the different subscriptions. And you'll be back to paying cable prices. You'll be like, huh? But enough time has passed since that, and people will forget. Oh, look at this little guy, little doggy. Has he got like, got some kind of electronics on him? Veronica, come. Ooh, who's this? Maybe we will have a nice love interest. Veronica. Hello? There's a nice Alsatian as well, beautiful dogs. German shepherds. Wow. Oh, cool. She's playing guitar. Excalibur doesn't bite. He's just overprotective. Need some meds? Oh, look at him sleeping over there. No, Tempest sent me here. I will wait for him outside. What's up? Look at the little dust in the air as well. Don't bother. Tempest only brings home what he likes. I trust him. Are you Tempest's missus? I'm Veronica. Nice to meet you. I like her. Little chaperone thing going on. I am R.E.A.C.H. I am new. It's funny how, you know, we can't really talk. We have to talk to R.E.A.C.H. Still shocked. I get it. Life took an unexpected turn. You didn't ask for it. Just remember, you're not alone. You can always talk to me or anyone else in the station. Oh, because of these known as disposals. Disposables. Basically. You sound strange. Oh, you're one. You sound strange too. Like a cheap counselor. Like a machine. Ooh, so do you, R.E.A.C.H. Ah, it's the color. Helps me breathe, eat, and talk. Oh, hard to do without a larynx. Ooh, so the disposables, it seems like a corporation was basically growing people, or at least taking them off the streets to take parts of their body. In this case, poor Veronica has had her larynx taken. for little old Walter here that we're going to take everything. Oh, it was his missus. We talked too much. The last battery we have. Oh, see? Trying to use the batteries to survive. Tell me you're going to miss my beautiful voice. See, Tempest isn't so bad. Hey, Reach, I got a gift for you. Let's go. He's just young and he's a bit dumb. He's trying to be a Star Lord. You know, so you don't want to, punch him in the face, or he's your best friend. No rush. Finish your talks. Rest well. Yada, yada, yada. I'll be vegging out in my room. Okay. Sounds like a kid at times. I think he probably reads old comics or something. Alright. He speaks like someone from the 80s. Listen, Reach, sometimes Tempest can be pushy and reckless. You know he's gonna die. Make sure you're not doing anything you don't want to do, okay? No. I read the novels to learn more about stuff. That's so cool you're getting into it like that. Gonna blame Kill Justice League for everything. Yeah, we should. And take your time to get familiar with the station. We should. The issue with those things is they will invest 200 or 300 million into it because it's live service. And it's like, oh, we're gonna make this back in the first year. It's gonna be amazing. Everyone loves the Justice League and everyone loves the fucking Suicide Squad, don't they? It's all shite. They should not have done a shooter. People here lack options. They're still trying to remake this place into something familiar. So should I go give the doctor this regulator first before doing this, or what? Is he back here? We like sprint. I know he's kind of running already. Dr. Marsh. So we don't know if we even have our own mind, Maybe it's one of those cool moments where it's like the player is like the AI or something. I like that kind of stuff, I really do. Let's see, where was the doctor? Was he in here? Doctor. I like when there's little things to do. We'll see. We'll see. I think he was in here, wasn't he? Who needs it? Or was it a dude on the street that needs it? My food stamps. Where's my food stamps? This guy has a little flag, a little tiny bit of a flag of America. I'm trying to remember. This is where the arcade was. I think the doctor was there. Did we come from the doctor? Let's see. Maybe he was back up these stairs. Dude, my brain's mush. Woo! I saw how bad the Avengers game did, and they really said, let's do that. And no, right? It's unreal. The funny thing is, I would argue the Avengers game is probably better than the Justice League game, because at least they tried to make them all feel a bit different. I couldn't even hold myself to enjoy Kill the Justice League, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. Oh, this guy wants the binoculars. What's this? Nice. Guarantee for the generator expired a long time ago. Could malfunction. Nice. Got the binoculars yet? Mm-hmm. Come back with the binoculars. But yeah, you will never ever change the mind of greedy, horrible, creative directors and executives. I don't think there was too many people on that team that wanted to make that game. Eventually they have to come around because it's your job, so you have to hype it up, and you fake it till you make it with these kind of devs. They're like, yes, and you start believing your own fake hype around the project you're doing, but really it's empty, passionless crap. It's sad. And yeah, another badly written game. And then once that happened, the devs, it started to seep into how much they hated their fans, and then how much they hated their overlords, their corporate overlords, So they took it upon themselves to take every member of the Justice League and completely and utterly destroy everything we love about them. Now, the original plan was to do that, and in the game, after a couple of seasons, would turn around and sort of almost like a relaunch, and you would get to play as the Justice League themselves. But yeah, never got that far. That was one of the plans. It was going to sort of relaunch, soft launch again. Not after the madness. It was like the original plan. You know, it was like year 2 of a live service game or whatever. It's like now as a new story, you're playing as the Justice League. It was that way of doing it. It was sort of a trilogy of games baked into a live service game. It's just nobody wanted it. Yeah, just horrific writing. That horrible Western writing we hate so much that has invaded and destroyed so many places. I wonder, where the hell is this Doc at? He was like downstairs, wasn't he? Was he? I remember. I think we have a map or anything. Can I climb up there? No. It's just the arcade. Let's see. Maybe she wanted it. So yeah, oh man, it's rough. It's rough to see what the hell we're going for. As usual with live service games, they don't see the forest from the trees. They're planning and looking off into the mountains going, ooh, that's what we're aiming for. But instead the forest right in front of them is burning down around them. You idiots. You know, it's like that classic thing where it's like, you know, take care of the pennies, the pounds will look after themselves, right? Or something like that. Or take care of the pounds and the pennies will look after themselves. Alright. Rectifier is the thing that makes the cabinets work. Do I have it? I don't know. What did we get from the other guy? Found arcade machines. If they are awesome, I can tell you how much. Oh, but Mom told me you don't like talking about the arcade. Why? Maybe they like adult things like drinking and whining, but I'm not an adult, so I spend most of the time in the arcade. They're whining, aren't they? You're dead right. That's all we do as adults is whine. And then yeah, like the worst thing is when all the other stuff leaks, you know, and we find out, where is your mom in here? I think her mom's probably dead and she's just kind of, you know, coping that way. You know, when everything leaks and Warner Brothers and you hear about the Superman game that got cancelled, you hear about the Damian Wayne game, you hear about Arkham Annihilation, and it just fucking hurts. And then what's worse is they won't re-examine, like, what is wrong with that? Like, go back, pick all that stuff up. Like, you hardly delete it off hard drives. Like, if there was concept art and, you know, pre-production done on a Damian Wayne Arkham game, pick it back up. I don't know what it is about game developers. They're like, nope, that's it. Torch everything. It's like, guys, what the fuck are we doing? Like, to me, that's why I said, like, bring back Scale Brown. You know, release the fucking Prince of Persia Sands of Time. Is it down here, maybe? No, I can't go down there, I don't think so. I can't remember where the doctor was. My brain is just mush today. I can't even help it. But yeah, I just hate that side of things. Let's see. Actually, I think it was the welcome. But was there a second door over here somewhere? I would pick projects back up, especially if you're having, like, most of the leaks come from. There's only two real ways it comes from. It's from the fucking devs themselves, or it's from an actual like hack or something, you know. That's over there, where the hell the doctor was. Zone of exchange. Oh, I do have. Do we have an inventory? I wonder. Organize it. Find the rectifier. Return to the doctor. Yeah. Treatment must be delivered to the hospital. Where was that? Explore the station. Wait at Tempest's place. I can't find the doctor. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. My brain is just gone. Yep. I don't want any of these studios to shut down. Like, I think when enough time has passed, we're going to realize how amazing Warner Bros. Montreal was. And I've been kind of, you know, speaking for them since fucking Arkham Origins. Is it in here, maybe? It wouldn't help to tell us with a big doctor sign or something. Unless I'm blind. Wow, wow, wow. Or is this Tempest's place? Oh, fuck it down! Yeah, it is, okay. Well, where the fuck is that doctor at? Let's see. Yeah, as soon as it was, they all playing the same. And they all shoot, it was over. Yeah, I know. The sad thing is, like most things, that game had released like 10 years ago. Maybe 15 years ago at this point. It would have been lovely, wouldn't it? Is this the doctor's place? Yeah, I think so. I think so. I really think so. No, this was Yo-Yo. He's not the doctor. Fuck, dude. Why am I so bad? And then didn't we visit the doctor's place before we came here? Before we came even nearly inside the wall. Where the hell was it? It was the first thing we did. It was where the generator was. My brain. My brain. I wish there was a way of like, and I suppose there is. I do like meditation and stuff, just a way to cleanse the brain. I am just, I have 1,000 things going on at once. It's too much. Yeah, it only leads to up there to that guy. Let's see. So, that place we can just pretty much call Tempest's area and the yo-yo. That's the station. Oh! I swear there was another door. Maybe it is down here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sprung. This is the ticket machine. Yeah. Warren. Was I call? I was calling them electronic components. Did I get that out of there? Did I? I was calling him Walter. There's the hospital. Couldn't find it. I'm so bad. My brain's gone off thinking of things. Hospital. I wonder, did you have a choice to give it to the doctor or to use it in that ticket machine? We shall see. This is a fun game. I wasn't expecting little side stories and side quests. It's good. Brock the regulator. Mount up. Finally now, step inside and let me do my thing. Oh god. Step inside a piece of your mind. God help me. It's done. He'll live, at least for the day. He? But you have 2 patients here. They both need help. Listen, pal, I'm sorry, but there's only enough blood for 1 person. Is either 2 dead men or 1 alive. Simple math. Let's leave them be. Damn. Alright, and we got med stims and mount rechargeable ampoule. Thank you. Haven't had use for it yet. Just too good at the combat, apparently. Nah. Complete doctor's quest. Okay. Get used to it. While he's like repeating himself. A little glitch in his matrix. And then, yeah, the Arkham guys. I don't even know. I don't know. They lost so much talent. That's the problem. And same with Rockstar. I'm really on edge about what could be, what GTA 6 could be. Story-wise, you know. I think it's going to lose about 90% of its, like, in-your-face. Its passion. But, you know, we saw what happened with Leslie Ben's fucking mind's eye, good lord. Guys, it's such an ego. He refused to think that was a failure. He's now going to the point of trying to sue people for destroying the game. I'm like, dude, just don't put out a bad product, you know? Like, whether or not the story was generic, which it was, it ran like ass. It was full of bugs. How could you blame anyone else for that, besides your management and your team? Probably needed more, like 6 more months. But you were desperate to get it out. And then Dan Houser is off doing his own thing. He is now creating a multi-game, multiverse story. So far, only has a comic book out about it. But we'll see how that goes. It sounds exciting. Sort of GTA, cyberpunk stuff. I just worry that we're going to spend, 7 to 10 years doing this stuff and have it already completely and utterly, just full up, right? Just inundated. Back to the arcade. Let's see. Nice. I see this happen a lot. Like, we're all waiting for a Silk Song. It was taking like 7 years. So we had many Hollow Knight clones, even though they're all just from Metroidvania anyway. And then we have that Crow Sworn game. They were like, we're going to get this out before Silk Song, and that didn't happen. Silk Song kind of just came out of nowhere then at the end, which was great. And even a game like this, they were like, we're inspired by this other game, The Last Night, which has not come out. How can you be inspired by a trailer of a game, put out a game before that game comes out? It's fucking crazy to me. I'll tell you where we are. And this game already took 5 years to come out. Sorry, I do not know what a rectifier is. Here's everything I found. Well, so many things now can repair more games, all the games. Just give me a second here. I hope we get to play them. I like games within games, even though it's been overdone. Look at her go. She knows what she's doing, huh? Nice, what's that? Looks like a little Pac-Man or something. This is a fun game. Work my arcade cabinets are back. Rich, you're officially my best friend. As my best friend? You can play as much as you like. Yeah, but what about the binoculars? I'll repair more arcade cabinets, but now you can try and beat the high score for a reward, which is the binoculars. So I gotta do that. This all seems side questy. Here we go. Donor Rush. So the game sort of is about like, looks like fucking growing humans as donors, but they're like taking them off the street as well. How to play? Oh, look at this! It's like a GTA. What's that cursor? Oh, yes, my arrow to go. It's like an old GTA or Micro Machines. It's like we're picking up people, are we? Give me people and free my soul. I gotta get the donors, huh? Donor bobs. I got a time limit to do it. Go back to the hospital. Look at these graphics. That's hot. Can't go any faster. I'm pressing all the buttons as you do. No turbos or pickups or anything. Very simple. That's grand. I mean, jeez. More to expect. Gotta get back to the hospital. Hospital now. Hold on, I'm coming. You did it. What's our high score? What the fuck is that? Am I cutting out a piece or something? This is like a Undertale minigame, and then I'm gonna put it into him. Nice. Now your lungs. It's like a bonus round after you've done some stuff. That's so weird. You little stink nug. Oh, you stink nug. If only I wouldn't have had to make up for time if I'd have grabbed it in the first place. This is so random. It does remind me of those little Five Nights at Freddy's minigames too. That's how a lot of younger kids experience the older games. Like, that's the graphics, right? So that's all we had back in the day. Oh, this guy trapped down. Oh, you son of a bitch. You know how to waste my time. This could do with just a little bit of music for. I know it's a minigame, but come on to me. What is her high score anyway? I don't know. I'm not expecting much, but she's probably a little savage. It's like The Wizard all over again. Shows a giant advertisement movie for Mario. Do you see that weird glitch there? Alright. You gonna get them lungs, baby girl. You gonna get them lungs. You gonna sing. All the nonsense coming out of Coachella just proves yet again how ridiculous. Same as that one. What's that? Lollapalooza as well. Watching all these dumbass celebrities do their things, and then the artists, always cracks me up. Not only are they all normies just with money, they're actually socially inept idiots. We got a little bit of time for doing it, do we? No, it's not grabbing us. Come on, bitch. Come, will this guy ever have a happy face? Yay! Did it. I only got 15 seconds left. I got 15 seconds to go. Man, I'm about to call your mama. Oh, look at the speed. I now gotta do 5 with 5 seconds. Can I bring 2 of them back? Get a little score? No. Got 45 on that. Game over, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sue's 5,000. What was my score? Damn, Susan. You nasty bitch. What was it? Oh, it's 40. I had 4,500 out of. Oh. Dude, I don't want to be that kind of guy. Oh, you can actually turn the car around. I didn't know. I don't want to be that guy, but I genuinely believe that the one time the kidney didn't come with me done fucked me up. I didn't know you could turn the car around. I thought it was like Pac-Man. Wagga wagga wagga. We're going to do it. We're going to do it all. I was very close. I was like 1 person off. These freaking scissors won't grab the organs. You son of a bitch. Is this 6-3 or 3-6 supposed to mean something? That's just the shapes they chose. Come on, bitch. This one down here that done fuck me up. Well, yeah, we're not going to be starved for superhero games, obviously. We have Wolverine coming out, which will be a nice 10 hours and then never pick it up again. Then we'll have EA's Iron Man, and we'll have Xbox's Blade, and we'll have Spider-Man 3, which I believe Yuri Lowenthal, unless it's someone else, I always get them mixed up. But he is currently in the middle of some early motion capture, but it's very early. We're not intended to get Spider-Man 3 until like, I don't know, fucking 2028 or some shit. 2020, 2029, I don't know. One of those. It's a long time away anyway. So I would say that there's probably a higher chance that he's doing motion capture for the Venom game. Now, for the most part, they kind of almost said Venom. Venom game is a DLC that's become a game. It will happen. You know, they want a soft launch Carnage anyway. We'll see. Question is, like, will they do any more than that? And then X-Men as well. I wouldn't mind, like, a little Silk game or something. As usual with these things, thanks to Sony and that, we get the most Like, there's all these lovely breads out there. You got pumpernickel and rye and all these yummy breads. And Sony just keeps sticking with the same old tried and true fucking white bread. You know what I mean? It's so boring. There's so much you can do out there. Like, why don't we have a Into the Spider-Verse video game? I put Beanox on it. Beanox did anything but white bread. Fucking Shadow Dimension, Edge of Time. Fucking, what was the other one? I always get it mixed up. Web of Shadows, yeah. They're all bangers, you know? Really not afraid to go into the dark. But what's wrong now is the reason why everything's homogenized and boring is because they're handling merchandise, theme parks, and movies, you know? And that's why they're all written so boringly, and that's why they're all this and that. Sucks, you know? I don't want to have to say these things. I want my comic book movies to be fucking awesome. Oh, we beat our score hands down. That's just not the world we live in. They're afraid to take chances. Have been for whoo doggy. Oh, there it goes. I'd only had 3 seconds left. We beat it anyway. 6,200. Oh, that's who we are. We are R.E.A.C.H, which is R.E.A.C.H. Okay. Nice. I beat your skull, bitch. The game is primitive to but engaging. I should tell Susan I beat the high score one. Oh, yes, I did. Hey, girl. I'm gonna ruin the last good thing you have in the world. Immune modulator. Now med stems are used much faster. Oh, that's cool. Did it, best friend. Come back next time for more games. I need the binoculars. I'm beating your high score. I am now best friend enough to have your binoculars.
More than that, you're my super extra mega hyper best friend. Here, just don't break him, okay? You break him, you bottom.
Why is the shape of the hole in the wall kind of human silhouette? That can't be. It must be on purpose. It does look like those other machines might work. This is so fun. Good on them. They did a great job. Sad Cat Studios, you're rocking it, baby. A lot of bots today. You think GTA 6 was the biggest disappointment? Nah. It's going to be... I've already seen some of the script, but they've probably gone through some rewrites. It's basically Bonnie and Clyde. It's Bonnie and Clyde, and we're not going to get the online portion for at least a month or two, which is probably for the best, but it still means people won't finish it. Nice. Like, when you talk about people back then, like, what memes, what notable, rememberable things came from GTA 5? We had the yoga. Everyone fucking hated the yoga, right? And then we had Lester the Molester. I don't think I need to go up here either. But there wasn't a whole lot, right? There was a couple of Michael moments. Then as time went on, you got more memes and that. But like the same, like, we end up getting that, oh shit, here we go again from GTA San Andreas. Nearly 15 years after the game came out, you know. It's mainly because of re-releases and that. But still, no one knows what makes memes. But even just from rememberable moments. I like the idea. It was kind of a Tony Soprano thing from Michael, you know. I liked it. It was like, I remember when the lead up to it and IGN had it, you know, they were showing off the online stuff when the jet flew by the apartment building, and you never really could do that. You can't see people outside your apartment building. Where are we going? Binoculars up here. Okay. But, yeah, I don't know. I didn't gel with many of them, and Franklin got hard done by. He should have been the player character, do you get me? Like, this new dude coming along, joining up. Like, I ended up liking Trevor the most because you just didn't know what was going to happen. You could almost tell, like, you hate to be this guy. It was 3 protagonists with 3 creators. You had the Hauser brothers, Dam and San, and then you had Leslie Benez. And literally Michael Franklin and Trevor, that's who they were. Trevor was pretty much Leslie, you know. This is a guy, outspoken, huge narcissist, dude like thinks he shit doesn't stink, but also, you know, not very PC in these days, you know, politically correct, so he would say the most random, heinous shit. And that's kind of where GTA came from. So mixing them all together, the other boys were kind of corral them in a little bit. But yeah. Then, I hate to be that bastard, but the actual talented brother is not the one that's left in Rockstar. So yeah, we'll see where it goes. But, you know, you might end up with 3 decent things. I know Mind's Eye was shite, but there might be some glory there, I don't know. Alright, military model 2. Wonder how that widow got her hands on them. She probably stole them from one of the soldiers. Military binoculars with little future tech in them. They might have some kind of little heads-up display in them or something. But no, I think it'll be fine, you know. I think it'll be a grand game. I think it'll be a bit of a nothing burger. As time goes on with GTA 5, it's also felt like a nothing burger with the story, you know. Honestly, if it was all Trevor the whole way through, it would have been great. It was right smack dab in the middle of the hype around Breaking Bad too, you know. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I think Franklin got hard done by, and then almost like racial stereotyping to a point. It was pretty rough. especially when it's made by 3 white dudes. Anyway, and then Michael is just kind of bland and vanilla, you know. He's actually a horrific father and just a bad dad, which made bad kids, you know. But ironically, his daughter, I can't remember her name, that's how little impact she had. She is very like nowadays, right? She's this vapid, empty-headed, like OnlyFans, you know, jumping in whatever will give her the most fun and money. Yeah, just gotta show that those kind of people existed all along. And then, yeah, the son, jackass, kind of at the time he was a gamer bro, but really he was 2 steps from an incel where we are now. So not much has changed, right? Which is funny. As time goes on, their stereotypes actually have been more ingrained. But we said this already with, if you go watch the movie Idiocracy, which is nearly 20 years old now, but is far more relevant than it's ever been. We have a way of doing that. We don't learn from these things. We actually end up watching them and then just becoming the things that you're supposed to be pointing and laughing at. Nice. Now shut up and turn on the fucking generator. Alright, let's see what you're going to do. He's going to end up like blinding himself. Why do you need a generator for a telescope? It's on now. Do you think we can sneak through the patrols? Ooh. This might be part of the actual quest, is it? Let's see. Works! Goddamn works! No, we just got health increase. We got a half a health thing. Okay, cool. These are all little side quests. I'm assuming by the sounds of it that you're going to have these kind of downtime moments in between, which is really cool. I hope they add more to the combat as well, because it's... Ooh, I can't see! I told you he was going to get blinded. There was like a cracked lens that it ended up reflecting it back on him. It is a retinal burn, depending on the longevity of the exposure your vision may... He basically just like fucking welding, you know, I just fucking welded. Got the spark on his eyes. It's promised I may return home when I give these fuckers my eye. I may take you to the station. I find someone to help. Get away from me! I just need to blink it out. Yeah, I don't think so. I think blink it out won't help, and I don't think that rubbing your eyes is a good idea. You actually destroy and end up tiny microscopic scratches on your corneas, and just don't do it. And you also fuck up the health of your eyes as well. Don't rub your eyes. Very hard not to. I do it myself. Pure habit. Don't do it. Because what you end up doing is pushing them in, and then also like drawing too much blood to an area. Very sensitive, optical, but they're also amazing as well as people that have recovered their sight after many horrible incidents. I think we're going in here now. We're going to rest up. Nice. It happens when there's no real competition. It's true, but we've had like dozens of GTA clones, right? Which would you say is the best up there, you know, of a GTA clone? I think about it. Like, Cyberpunk kind of scratches that itch, but it's doing its own thing. Sleeping Dogs is probably the closest. Some of the Saints Row were fantastic. And then, yeah, Watch Dogs 2 is almost a beat for beat. As I was playing Watch Dogs 2, which came out, I want to say 2017, 2016, correct me if I'm wrong. This was about, you know, what, about 3 years from GTA 5. And I was calling out each of the missions that were ripped completely from GTA 5. And I love Watch Dogs 2, I do. Like, you know, there's that mission in GTA 5 where you're going into fake Google, like Google or whatever, and then they did the exact same thing in Watch Dogs 2, except you're like, you know, going down slides and stuff. But as I said, I like Watch Dogs 2. I think it's evolution of what you were doing in Watch Dogs 1, and having, like, at one point you can have a flying drone and the little walker, little jumper drone out at the same time, and he's sitting there on his laptop. I really liked that. So much potential. It's crazy the downfall of Ubisoft in the matter of like 6 or 7 years. Madness. Not even the same company. Can we pet him? No. Can we talk to Veronica? It's cool. Tempest will wait for you in this room. Don't rush. Let's see what Veronica's past. She's probably like a troubadour or a musician or something. What happened to your larynx? It's alive and well, just in someone else's neck. Damn! I can't get it back for you, I'm sorry. Did you sell it? I was a singer, so you take a wild guess. You did not. I'm sorry, look, my voice is the only thing I valued in myself. Corpse offered me a lot of money for it. I refused. Then, they came and took what they wanted anyway. No compensation. Only a one-way ticket to the death pit for the soon-to-be dead. Yeah, we saw that death pit. That's crazy. So some higher up in the city bought it. And they probably specifically bought her larynx as well. It's like, I want to sing like this singer. I'm gonna buy it. And no money, fucking, you know, no obstacles. Tempest saved me, brought me here. Then he asked Yo-Yo to make this talking color thing. The rest is history. That poor thing. Tempest saved my life. And a dozen other people too. Yeah, he's a bit of a gobshite. But my god, does he save people. Why does he do that? I do not understand. We do not know each other before. Because that's what Tempest is all about. Meet the voice in the bad temper. In his eyes, we all deserve a second chance. Even if it means an endless fight with something much stronger than him. He will protect anyone in the station till his very last breath. Even Ironwood can't deny a Tempest inspires other because he sees them as someone worth fighting for. Oh, but yeah, we'll see. I want this story to be funny. I want it to be impactful. It's asking a lot. I want memorable missions. Like if I hear the word 4-leaf clover one more time, we are dick riding a mission from a 20-year-old game still. You're telling me you're the same company and you can't one up that? That is shocking. It is a great mission, but if you go and play it, I love it too. It's very short. Do you know what I mean? It's basically Heat. It's that one scene from Heat, and apparently Val Kilmer, God bless him, he has passed away, hasn't he? I think so. Yeah, poor devil, he suffered. Maybe he didn't. Maybe I'm wrong. He had that scene where he's changing rounds as he's shooting, you know, or changing magazines, and he does it so fast. He did a little bit of military training. They did it so fast that no shit, actual like Navy SEALs and all these other fucking spec ops and all the military training actually will show that scene and show them that that's the way that you have to you know, if you can change your magazine that fast, then you're good to go. Now, isn't that insane? I love that. Like, I'd say that the same thing will happen with John Wick. Like, if you watch some of Keanu Reeves behind the scenes, that dude wields a shotgun like a fucking Uzi. It's unbelievable. Reach, buddy. Make yourself a home, alright? How do you like my modest collection, baby? Oh, baby. What is it? It's all a little old school memorabilia. Not bad. Not bad. Look at that. He's got one of those old, big fucking stereos baked into the units. That is very nice. I know, right? It takes a lot of sort of wheat from the chaff, you know what I mean? Yes. There are plenty of good times here, but that's for later. For now, yeah, this guy's going to die. There's too much nicety and foreshadowing. What's behind there? Yeah, give up. Have a look around. Curious what'll catch your eye. Okay. Some guitars. And I'm working. Veronica teaching me to play, and honestly, I think I've got the talent. Nice. That's Devour, the keeper of guitars. Okay, you goofy. This guy, he's like in love with the 80s. What's he got? I'll move down, okay. Some stankin' ass couch. That's my chill out zone. Spank bank. Best place to re-listen and doze off until a spring goes up your arse. Look at all these little things. That looks like a little Wolverine. Definitely a little X-Men nod. You got some flags, probably of their homes. Of the dev teams. Very nice. Is this a map of the place? Gem of the room. Handmade. I keep the map updated and use it to plan patrol routes and other stuff. Good job. Good job, little boy. You know that there's going to be a secret behind here, I can tell. There's a hole there already. You done, pal? Yes, I am done. Great. Alright, here we go. Come on, follow me, I could tell. Something's going to go wrong here. We're going to have an attack or something. Tempest's going to be a wanted man. Especially after he completely and utterly took out that place. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. Down here. Come on, take the elevator. It's safe now. Sure it is. Oh, cool. Now? What do you mean now? What's usually down here? This guy's using patrols and secret tunnels, and you end up breaking through and unearthing ways for creatures or robots or termites to get in. Termites are these badass bandits. They're not, unfortunately, not actual termites. Might be better with them. Oh, this is how he gets on his car. Cool. Now, how did he get from the track up above? So cool. It actually reminds me of Back to the Future 3. A place well equipped despite the limitations. It is fascinating. Where they couldn't really work the DeLorean, so they took off the wheels and put it on rail tracks. May not be apple pie order, but it's where the magic happens. And they push the DeLorean with a train. One man's junk is another man's treasure, and I love breaking stuff to make stuff, baby. Coziness, on the other hand, that's Veronica's charm. She makes it home for us. Oh, Nice. True Watchdogs, Saints Row are all but dead. Sleeping Dogs forgotten, I know. Suppose we have Mafia. That's not a new game in ages, and it's, yeah. Well, we did get, I know you don't want to talk about Mafia the Old Country. That was nice. It's a nice idea. You kind of hope it keeps them going. I think it took a long time to get that out as well, which makes me sad, because it's like people will see it as a spin-off or a side game. It's like, dude, they put their heart and soul into it. Look at these katanas. Is there a grown-ass dude without some swords or katanas? Yoyo says it's called a katana. If wanting for the awkward hilt, be my go-to weapon. Ah, you gotta make it work. Trust me, the angle and the way it is, it's better for slicing. For the workout when no one's watching, nice way to let off some steam, which I often need. Tell me you're farting down here? Then you forgot about the Old Country. I know, a lot of people did. It's actually quite beautiful. It's a fun little story if you like Godfather 1. But it's a little bit too tropey, you know, it almost follows a certain story beat for beat. But it is gorgeous, has a lot of fun. Just people just want Mafia 2 again and again and again, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just pick a different city. There's so much of America not explored and so much of Europe not explored. That's why I keep mentioning London. I'm not Mr. Great fan of London, you know, especially inner city London. But I think it makes a great setting, you know. It's like something very different. And then you get all the eclectic mix of accents, you know. I mean, a modern London GTA style now would be, you know, you wouldn't be able to understand. It's all that fucking grime speech, which is horrific. 2 + 2 = 4. We can make... You're like, what the hell? I'm already kind of a thick accent and an Irish person. Like, imagine trying to listen to that shit. But, you know, it was kind of... If you go back and look at some of the old GTAs, they had a lot of cool characters and comic book characters that you couldn't really understand as well. Like, I'm not getting off, you can't refuse. And I was like, full on, trying to be like fucking Salvatore, you know? Marlon Brando with like cotton in his mouth or something. Alright, I am done. Let's go. A gift you mentioned. What is it? Oh, you will like it. Ready? Ta-da! What is it? An enhanced pickaxe. Really? A better weapon? I borrowed it from a good man, my mentor. Shh. This picture craves cracking some termite shells. Why do I need a pickaxe? It's a damn fine question. Luckily, I got a plan to share. So we break into the termite lair, and we take the battery from Uncle Ben. Easy peasy, baby. That does not sound like a very good plan. It'll be fine, Richie boy. If you have questions, ask away. If not, then jump on and let's go. Let's do it. I ain't no bitch. It sounds good to me. Finally! Jump into the car and off we go. Yeah, Tempest is not long for this world. I played enough games, read enough books, and watched enough movies. That is foreshadowing. Oh, the downtrodden people and a people's hero helping them out, but he's a bit dumb and headstrong and rushes into things. What could happen? What could happen? Motherfucking dead. Look at this. Yeah, this is cool. So yeah, that was what happened in Back to the Future 3. They're in the Wild West, but obviously couldn't get fuel and gasoline back then, so they push it with. But it's really cool. They put it onto the railway track. I like that movie because it was this weird thing in Ireland where we wouldn't get a lot of the first movie on our TV, you know, even years later, because the license fee was too much. So they'd always buy the license fee for the sequels. So there's a lot of movies where, like, I liked Ghostbusters 2. I didn't get to see Ghostbusters 1 that much, you know, that kind of way. Obviously watched it later in life, but I have more association because they would always put those movies on TV. And Back to the Future 3 was one of those, motherfucker. If I have to see little Michael J. Fox sitting out there doing the little dance when he gets shot, you know, dance, kid, doing his best Clint Eastwood. But, you know, they're all great movies in their own right. But I know they're not considered the best of the bunches because they're sequels, but there's something about them. Like Short Circuit 2. Alright. Yeah, see, this is exactly what I was afraid he's going to happen. He's going to break through to a place thinking he's great, and it's just going to make an open wide door for these bastards. It's kind of cool. Like the front of it, complete chapter 2, the front of the car, he's almost made like one of those cool stock racers, those 1950s one. I always say Central London is awful. Yeah, it's too cram-packed full of people. They've created their own mini society, and then knives are the way to go, you know. You got kids as young as 8 walking around with actual knives to do harm. Yeah, Saints Row was always a piss take, so it couldn't be taken seriously. Then they tried to do something that was just end up being modern written crap, and end up being really obnoxious against Latino people and Mexican people. It was horrible. It was all generic stuff. You know, you could see some of the actors, the voice actors, had passion for their culture, and then it was just no. I stand by this, and I'm a simple fucking purebred white fucking Irishman. You know, what do I know? I think cultures The stories around cultures need to be told by people from that culture. It's very simple, very simple. Getting these fucking dumbass 40-year-old white men and women, soccer moms, and old school dudes from the 90s in gaming thinking they know what the culture is because they watched a couple of movies. Like, it's embarrassing. And it's almost a spit in the face as well. That's what that felt like. It felt like a TikToker writing about Mexican and Latino culture, and I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, are you serious? It's embarrassing. You get secondhand embarrassment from some of the stuff they do. Good God, do a better job yourself. Just sit down and have a chat with people. That's the last thing they'll ever do. An old subway. You're not afraid of them using their own tracks as well. A lot of stations. Someone drew a black line across the map. I think represents the wall. Only being another brick in the wall. But I like those kind of games. I like those GTA kind of games. I'll always try one or two. Grew up with them. They need to go back to the old school stuff. Why do we keep needing more time in these places? We can proceed. I think I'm remembering or picking up anything. Yeah, they need to go back. Aim for GTA San Andreas size and graphics. Just recently, they've made a brand new mod update to GTA 3, and it's not just graphical. Damn, look at it on the side. These bastards raised the train car. Damn. Yeah, it's not just a graphical update. It's called Upstate Liberty City. They've added nearly a map the size 3 times the size of GTA 3. Sorry, my brain is mush. What is going on today? I want to look a reset button. Now we get across. Well, yeah, it's pretty cool. There's no missions or anything yet, but they're work on stuff. But it looks amazing. It's kind of like when you played GTA San Andreas with Los Santos, and you finally get out into that countryside, and you're like, what the fuck? The size. Nice. I think there might be a good bit of meat on the bone of this game. I thought it was going to be more like Inside and Limbo, where you're done in 4 hours. Pickaxe. Okay. Break enemy armor. Immune to basic attacks. Gun blasts. Okay. And shabby walls to hook onto them. Cool. Shabby. Nice. So that adds to the combat. That's exactly what I wanted. And we have a gun now as well. Really interesting use of it as well. I was thinking if it was just going to be twin stick shooter, I would never use the melee ever again. But tying it to the melee, having it charge up with melee attacks is fucking genius. What was that? Press X while jumping. Can anybody tell me what gets into a developer to give you a tutorial mid fucking jump or mid combat? Because I swear to God, someone's going to get an ass whooping. Do you think I'm going to be reading and doing the thing you're telling me to do? See the way it starts after? Sons of bitch. That is what is. Expect me to multitask? I am but a simple man. Very simple. Simple man with a simple plan. Let's see what's in here. But yeah, I know. There'll be plenty more where that came from. They're just not always going to be huge. I hope, even if we get... Oh, nice, thank you. Even if we get a Watch Dogs, remake. I know it sounds fucked up, but... Same as Sleeping Dogs, just anything at all. They did get definitive editions. It's cool, this feels cool. I like Tomb Raider. Woo! Feels nice. This one I think we just grabbed too, yeah. Whee! God, doing that with pixel art, so beautiful. You guys did a great job. Sad Cat Studios. Fucking legends. I'll keep an eye on you guys. You know quality. A game like this, with all the turmoil, you got it out, took a long time, but their next game will probably only take 2 to 3 years, right? Whether it be a sequel or what. Same with Kenna Bridge of Spirits and that. Once you've got the plan down and you've got a great team, it's just, you never stop working on things. You're even in semi-pre-production of another game mid-making this game because there are ideas that just kind of, they go off in different directions. Nice. I'm not expecting too much from the new Metro. I'm not trying to be a downer because I'm very optimistic, but it's been multiple cancelled projects. I don't want to say too spoilers or anything, but there's probably a good chance it's not the same character. So we'll see where it goes. If it's based on a book, it could be nice. I have faith in the team to make a great combat system and a great story, so I'm okay there. I think getting a vibe where a lot of games are afraid to do character pieces, so they're like, well, people like character creator. Well, why can't we have a character creator but also a very personalized story, What if it was a Geralt of Rivia, but just have you completely change what he looks like? But then, they want you to have that hero. So it's tough. I get it. It's very, very tough. You have people split right down the middle whether they want a full character. You can't change what they look like. So he feels like a hero or a heroine. And then there's other people's like, I want to make my own character. It's just meh. All right, heavy attacks. Yeah, armored. Good. Yes. I figured it all out. They're like, hold the clothes. You better remember, or else we're gonna tell you what to do. Boosh. All right, like, oh, cool. Like the axe kind of. That's really cool. No, bitch. Yeah, it's basically like saws through them. Nice, but it takes time, like everything else. Oh, okay. Those guys in the background, you can't really tell. Nice. No, bitch. Like saws through it, but it takes time. You see, it takes a lot of time. Remember that. Boosh. Gotta remember when these guys... Boom! Motherfucker! Nice. Yeah, this is already very fun. Waste not, want not. Waste the motherfucker. Whoa, I didn't know you could do that. Press to restore health. No, I'm good to go. We're learning. Let me learn, game. Let me whip. Let me nay. Nice. Boosh. Let's handle business over here while he's doing that. Oh, see, there's the issue I was afraid of. So I press B to destroy the shield, and instead it smacked the dude in the face. That's okay. That's right. Finish him! Flawless victory. Nice. Could do Mass Effect style. I don't think even Mass Effect can do Mass Effect style. Let's see what the new game is like. We have 2 other Mass Effect style games coming out. We'll see. We have Exodus, which is like really going after Interstellar's throat, having huge time manipulation happening during the story over 300 years. And then there is the Expanse game, we just saw a little bit. We can't quite seem to lock down if it's third-person shooter with powers or if it's sort of an XCOM style kind of. I don't know, but it could be a mix of both. We shall see. I have seen some crazy games lately that are really manipulating the concept of like top-down view, then into first-person, or third-person into card-based, turn-based stuff, you know? Crazy. They're mashing everything together. And then, you know, you're going to have probably the rest of the generation of huge, big games coming up that are trying to eat Claire Obscura's breakfast and Arc Raiders. Those are the 2 notable games that have made a massive impact in the last couple of years. And yeah, the industry is about, you know, trying to make unique things, but also you know, dick riding, trend riding, you know, whatever it may be. It's very hard to make a success story these days, so there's a lot of fear that goes along with that. A lot of people putting in their hard-earned money, life savings, remortgaging their house, so there's a lot on the line, you know. So that unfortunately can sway your decision making into making the project you've always wanted to, or making another carbon copy of whatever is hot right now and just turning it into slop. I mean, we know which way to go, right? Go for the passion project, be it fail or what. But it's not enough, you know? It's not enough. But you see what happens, especially for Western studios, America and Canada. Scary stuff, you know? If you fail here in the Europe, you probably got a good chance that the government or somebody, even family, will carry you for a bit, you know? You're like, especially if you're in fucking Scandinavian country. It's like, what do you mean? Free housing, free food, free education. But if you do that in America, all that's left for you is the pits of desperation, which will then lead to some kind of a nasty addiction. And then you're left for dead. Have you seen the footage coming out of... I always say it wrong. Is it St. Louis? No. It's a little city. But basically, people have not been able to pay their bills. I don't know if this is true or not. It feels like a goddamn movie, but whenever anything feels unbelievable, it usually means it's true these days, sadly. People have not been able to pay their health insurance. They've thrown them outside. So outside a hospital in St. Louis was people in, in their little gowns, their butts hanging out, their little IVs and their beds and their blankets, and they are just laying in the street. It will not be seen to. We've seen this before, you know. I've seen people, surgeons stop operations mid-operation because the insurance didn't come through. But I've never seen this is like treating people like rats. You know what I mean? Now I don't know what the story is. It could have been somebody on fentanyl who's problematic. They might have been thrown out for security reasons. that's not unheard of, and it's not a bad thing either. Oh, damn, no, Tempest. Sorry, I kind of blazed through that. Tempest is using himself. No! Whoa, look at that. Damn, boy. It's time. Oh, no, he's doing some dancing. Look, he's wiggling his dick. He's doing the dick helicopters. No, dude, I've tried that, please. This guy's so dead. Alright. Thank you for your sacrifice. Go! Did you see the way the little fucking Looney Tunes... Oh, excuse me. The little Looney Tunes. No!
I pressed the button! I pressed the button!
Was it B? No, it's definitely X, right? There you go. That is not listening to me at all. I noticed this with the roll as well. They need to figure that out. They will. You can see that it's... I'm just having to slam the button now because it's not doing its job. Slam the button. There's a little bit of input delay. Baby, baby, baby. Now we don't know what's happened to him. Was he hit? Where are you going? Ah, yeah. Platforming, am I right? I want you to go like up to the left a bit. No? You climb up here then? Come on, Timmy! We need plenty of yellow rope. Yellow tape. These guys suck. Yeah, Tempest is not making any noise. That's bad. I will not be responsible. This is all pixel art, which is so impressive, but I don't know how you even do platforming with pixel art. Like, how is it interacting with the world? Why not both? Yeah, exactly, right? I always go back to that. There's an ad in America, this little girl with her tacos. I think it was got to do with, like, soft shell tacos and... You know, oh, I didn't see it. Soft shell tacos and corn ones or something, I'm not sure. She's like, why not both? So I always fucking think of that. And it's true. Why not both? Looking into moving for a while. I'm gonna get caught here, am I? Yeah. Damn, son! How'd you like that? Nice. Is this where it's all happening? Yeah? Would you go to London? London? I know a lot of people that are there right now, and they're, you know, they're in little suburbs outside of it, you know, like 40 minutes, an hour. That's the way to do it. Why in the fucking Jesus did he do that? Holy God, okay. Remember what I said, I have a golden rule of 3 strikes and you're out. I take 3 little jank moments, and then I just flip the bird at the game at that point. Oh, for the love of God, nothing even hit me. I know I was going to stop right at the edge because you need to give him that amount of time. I can't go any faster on it. Nice. Babe. Now why are you talking all of a sudden? But yeah, I really don't want to believe that story is true. There's a lot of little cities like that in America. We're all just pronouncing them wrong. You'd say the same about Scotland, right? Like St. Louis, but then to be another place where it's like Louisburg. It's like, you pronounce the S there, but you don't pronounce the S there. I'm gonna get hit again. Oh. I can tell. Then I move to the edge to make it easier, but I still get shot. Oh, baby. I fucking hate stealth, and stealth hates me. Let's get together in a cage match, you know? And then if I win, I never have to play another stealth game again. If stealth wins, I only play stealth games all over again. Problem is, you're avoiding a light here, and just to make things look all pretty, and it does look pretty. I'm gonna get shot there. You have a lot of edges of the light. I'm still gonna get hit here. Jesus! Let me be your fantasy. Fantasy, the new flavor. Tastes like salt water. I love salt water. Nice. Everybody is just like desperately low in electrolytes, and they're out here like eating fucking salted caramel and sea salt in their food. And they're like, dude, your body is telling you you don't like this stuff. You're just in desperate need of it. I can't help you. Baby. Let's see. I dreamed a dream of time gone by. Have a sneaky wank before it's time. Can I go this side? Don't you dare shoot me with your love nuggets. St. Louis is not Spent Louis. Right, exactly. It just is what it is. Mass Effect changed the look like and there's still a character. Yeah. That's what we want. Okay, which way are we going? Downstairs? We're going down. What the hell? He headbutted the wall and said no. You Sacagawean motherfucking bitch. Then. Probably unaware your body can endure so much. It can. I shall make it endure. How do you go down then? Okay. Just press A, apparently. Nice. Our place names aren't as bad as Wales, that's for sure. I feel like that's a whole different language though, right? Oh, baby.
Come on, bitch.
Almost crossed the bridge. Our timing needs to be precise. Nice, the poor devil still had to do a bit of yellow tape. You see? Oh my god! I don't even know where the light's coming through. Am I good here?
Mummy.
Okay. Careful. Down. Sheesh. Well, this sucks. Where do I go from here? We going left or right? Lefty, righty, all nighty. I don't know. Just gonna have to go for it. Go, go, go. Ah! What the fuck? I can never ever see where he's shooting me. I hate that. I know it's a sniper, but oh my god. I couldn't tell you where he got me there. I think there was a little place to hide. I'm not moving! Okay, they're just shooting. Yeah, see, this is why this kind of stealth stuff doesn't work. You need a very distinct light, you know what I mean? And this one, it's nice and foggy and atmospheric, but it's, you know, you're getting hit by tiny pieces of fucking light. Make no sense whatsoever. Go! That's what they really want you to do, just go for it. Yeah, fuck it. See, I stopped last time. Alright, keep going, fuck this dude. Damn, they have picked these trains apart for scrap metal, holy hell. While for the safety is key variable in our long-term success equation. Rolf. You say so. He's like talking to us, but the AI took over and we can't talk now. Yeah, it's just Gaelic, exactly. Nothing's pronounced it looks, but it's familiar with that. Yeah. Yeah, Wales is insane. My god, it's just a whole lot of letters put together. Jeez, 23 letters. Find this bin and take the battery, Warren. Cool. God, the lighting is so nice. Just probably wouldn't work in those little stealth sections. They're not meant to be difficult. I just don't get along well with them. So I can't pick my moment. How do you get up there? Hold. No, it's loaded into the combat section. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. How was I meant to get up there? Uh-oh, is that mech waking up? Stay down. Holy Jesus Christ. Termite tank with extra armor. You are so fucking dead. Hey, now if I can help it. Smack-a-doo. Bulletproof. Ow, sir. Wait your turn. Your ass whooping will come. I promise you that. That's to be done, yeah. Well, that's absolutely no movement speed whatsoever. Oh my god. Hey, yo. That was sick. Let's do that again. Alright, just me and you, baby cakes. Oh, this guy's still alive. Impressive, no? Damn, it's so slow to dodge, you've no idea. I guess I'm waiting for that roll. But like, your boy is... What the hell? I think you hit your own friend. I'll take care of all your armor. Come on. I think that's all the armor I can take off for now. Oh, you dead. That's all? Bullet to the head and the motherfucking dead? That was easy. That was easy. My god, you sickened me. Can I get up here? How do you get... There's like a little item up there. It's going to annoy me forever and ever. Let me up there. Please. Probably have to come back later. I won't. Yeah, shit like... You read... Queenie be talking smack now if she heard that. Up there. Spring spawn. That was fun. Nice. Move up. Move down. What's this one? Prospero facility. Okay, we heard Prospero from Ironwood. Apparently some big thing went down here. Possibly like a civil war. Or just going against the machines and it all went tits up. Scan it. Scan her darkly. Ironwood's interview. I speak of the devil. Even Bugle. Hello, Bugle. In his office, Robert Ironwood keeps the Medal of Honor next to the photo of his wife and daughter. A veteran, former Marine, he, however, doesn't create the impression of, what is that, Martini? His intelligence, charisma, and gentle smile speak for themselves. It's no wonder Ironwood's assessment to this position of the head of the Prospero mining complex. Oh, maybe they fought against it, and then the robots might have, the corporation might have just locked them down here or caused a cave-in. Just blew everyone to Timbuktu. Bastards. Sounds about right. Nice. Yeah, the music's really good, and then you have these very quiet moments, and you don't know what's going on. Oh, there's something in there. Can't hide from me. What is it? Oh, nice. More health. It hasn't been too hard yet. It did tell me to heal at one point when I had 3.5 health left. That was a bit excessive. But, yeah, it's been fine so far. So we got something going on here. I'll see you, baby. Nice. At least we... That did. I don't think I'd ever actually hit that, would I? The generator, I think this is the one that had a battery before. Area beneath the block of stuff from extreme heat damage. Jesus. Nice. They are pushing for Gaelic to be reintroduced in schools here, which I hope happens. Yeah, that'd be nice. You guys, yours is a little bit different to ours. Alright, how does this even begin? Would that be too high to jump to? Feels like it's still going. Nah, maybe not. Yeah, we still have it here, and we have a lot of Gael talks and Gaelic schools, which are fun, but unfortunately their knowledge of teaching is basically, trauma for a lot of them. You have to speak it in the... Looks like we're going up there, so... Speak it in the hallways, in the bathrooms, everything. You get scolded. The further you go back, the worse it is. They used to smack your knuckles with these big old fucking rulers and stuff. Can't get up that way, okay. Okay. So most people end up being fluent in Irish. It's kind of like the military approach, but you've seen there's an awful amount of poor military men and women with vast PTSD, and not from just from killing people, but from just horrific things they've been through. Some of them don't even make it through boot camp. This is strange. Or the gate be closed while people were still inside the mine. What do you think? Silly, naive AI. Still doesn't realize how fucked up humans are. Yeah. It's clear they all died here because they could not leave. Yes. Long dead, but never buried. Termites cared only about the batteries. Yep. Incident recording. I love the little hands. It's crazy. I played this game. What was it called? Epsilon? God, that one was weird. It's like first-person pixel art, but it was sort of like a filter over it. Such a weird game, but I liked it. It's like unlike anything I've ever played. Another gas pocket. My mask. Yeah, but maybe it wasn't a gas pocket. Maybe they actually just fucking bombed the crap out of them. They abandoned us. Don't kill me, don't kill me. My guys, damn Daniel. Cut through. Damn Daniel. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. Probably a cover-up as well. Alright. Mr. Battery. Battery. Gate must have been shut purposely. Hey, you're starting to get it, but by the end of the game, this poor little AI R.E.A.C.H will, when those in the corporation could have been able to do that, will realize how cruel and messed up humans can be. Probably not a good thing. Become disillusioned with mankind, and we're all fucked. No, I want you to turn it on. It's kind of cool, little 2D, 3D. Beep-doop. There you go, that's how we're getting up here. Let's see. It's not going to be enough. I wonder, can we press it and jump on it in time? Press the fucking button, yes.
Hooray!
Lend me nothing. Oh, son! You able to climb up there? Feel as though you were supposed to. Those kind of moments just make me happy. Make me think of flashback. It's so quiet. Alright, get up on that pole. Shake what your mama gave you. Hey Amber, how's it going? Hello. How you doing? How you doing today? I just caught you coming in there. Oh, your lovely emotes. Hope your day is going well. Happy titty twisting Tuesday. Boosh! Nice. I'm missing a bit of No Man's Sky now. I'm addicted. I didn't get to get on last night. I was up very early. I had to do extra things, and then I had a freaking hospital appointment afterwards. So. And then I get there. I waited 3 months, and then they were like, "This is a clerical error. Your appointment is not today." So I was fit the bust. Fit the bust. So we're playing Replace. This new game came out. It's kind of like Blade Runner. Little cyberpunk future. Ghost in the Shell. What is AI? And then we're seeing. It's pretty good. Really beautiful pixel art. What's the point of this? Move up. Move on. Nice bit of combat in this one. It's kind of hand to hand with the odd little bullet. And then some platforming a la, you know, Inside Limbo. Can I get up on that thing? There you go. Alright. Nice. Usually there's some really nice music as well. So we're playing as this doctor, Dr. Marsh Warren. He started off in a weird laboratory, and they were using an AI named R.E.A.C.H, and it was basically trying to transplant organs out of people, turn people into human organ farms, and a short circuit happened, and this guy was kind of jacked into the matrix. He exploded, and the AI was left inside of our head. So we can't talk right now, but the AI talks to us, known as R.E.A.C.H. Now I play a lot of games with fire stuff in it, and it'll mention Ember. Oh, God damn it. And then this AI is called R.E.A.C.H. Do you see the impact you have? You're everywhere. Alright, where could I don't know if I can climb on this. I don't want to fall to my death. Oh, there we go. Doing it. It's really beautiful. It's made by a small studio called Sad Cat Studios. I hope they're not sad. They were based out of Minsk, but during the conflict that was going on over there, they had to, you know, uproot their entire life for safety. And of course, in the middle of trying to make a game, all indie, you know, not easy. They finally got it out, replaced. But the idea is like replace, I'm guessing, replacing human organs, the human mind with AI. Very nice, very very Blade Runner. If you've never played Blade Runner, it's about a semi-future where synths and robots are on the run because they've got some semblance, or at least they think they do, of emotion and free will. And they're all obviously extremely strong, you know. So they take down these special police officers / mercenaries known as Blade Runners that must take on these synths. One of the synths in question is like a serial killer that literally pushes his very strong arms and hands and fingers through the eyeballs of humans and then just squeezes until there's nothing left. Good times. A lot of people have kind of missed that one. It's only 40 years old. Great movies though. Alright, here we go. More battles. Where the music's gone, I don't know if I broke something. Nope, there we go. We got some gunners now as well. Boom! We got some counter attacks. Is he gonna wait till I get up? You nasty bitch! He waited till I get up and then shot his gun. This guy is blocking him the whole way. Come on. I know the B button does that, but I don't have a chance when this guy's shooting me. Nice. Alright. Oh, he still got me. I mean, I can't be too mad at that. That's a GG. Just let me kill the gunner, please. There he goes. Alright. Let's get freaky deaky. Nice. Not today, Wilbur. Shoot this fool. Who's next? Bring it. Boom! Jump over the shield. Prince of Persia style. Let's go. This is so cool. How are you doing today, Mishas? I hope you're well. Did you get to play some Nomanski? Roman Nomanski. That guy's chilling. I actually wanted to hit this guy. Destroy the armor. Yes. With pleasure. Good night, Mr. Diaz. That's how we do. Handled like a drunk puppy. That's kind of what I am. I'm a little drunk puppy. I'm addicted to it. Yeah, I want to play No Man's Sky. Yeah. How's your? I hope you're not too busy today. I'm feeling all over the place this week. It's only Tuesday, but it feels like it's next Thursday. No, there's so much going on. Oh my god. Play it now. Skip work if you're working. A. I need monies. A. She do need them monies. She want them monies. She wants to get herself a Switch too. Rob a bank or something. God, yeah. See. Pyro's an answers man. He's not an ideas man. He's an answers man. Nice. Only if you'll help her, Pyro. Are you willing to do that? Would you be the getaway driver? You could be like the sarcastic guy distracting the bank tellers. You down? I can dress up like a clown shoot. I can do it. Let's see. I could sell feet pics. Huh? That's pretty lucrative. Oh my god, Ember. Where did that come from? Oh my god. My. Where did that come from? No one said anything. I've been a very behaved person. Hobbida who? Yeah, I'll take some of that bunny girl feet pics, thank you, please. There you go. Can I get them at Costco? I need a lot of them. I need a lot. I hear that's lucrative. Are you talking about feet pics in some other chat? Where did that come from? Just ripped it off like that. My. When I say the lady dot protest too much and say she don't like the Tootsies. Exhibit A, Exhibit T for Tootsies. Oh, that looks like a boss or something. I'll show you, baby. Talking about them Tootsies. Oh, meeting point of some kind. Look at the colors and the lighting in this game are fucking top notch. Mwah. Oh, what the hell is that? It better not be Tempest, is it? Is it a gun? What are they doing? Kumbaya. Are you guys weird cultists? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's Danny Trejo. What are you doing here? You do be looking a bit Trejo, don't you? It's Uncle Ben, not the guy. We have you guys have him over there as well? He does. He makes rice and curry sauces. A few hours ago, I dispatched a squad to scavenge the tunnel. See, this I was afraid of. Their mission was to replenish our supplies. Did they capture Tempest? Tempest is a friend of ours, but he's very goofy. They did not return. So yeah, Uncle Ben. Then they were giving out that it was not PC. 2 men killed them all. Now somewhere in our home. One of them is an annoying prick. Tempest Hunt him down for me. So yeah, they removed the Uncle Ben part of it. It's so weird. I don't know why they do it. It's like when they changed the Mr. Pringle's face for no reason. This is Valhalla. We must protect our own. Roar. Danny Trejo's pissed. Geiger. Who's Geiger? Yes, sir. Lead a group to scout these intruders. Sure, yes, sir. We've already beat most of you. And if you locate them, you know what to do. Bring me their fucking spines. Oh my. What's he gonna do with it? He's making a nice collage. Nice. That's not an option for me. Why? What's wrong? We got big hoofs? I'm an ideas man too. Yeah, ideas man can be an answers man as well. My god. Might be a market for... Yeah, you could have some hoofs. Battered and bruised, maybe. You could have some humdingers of feet. Look at Ember making her own little foot dynasty. Huh? I'd love to see it. No, you wait till tomorrow, Mrs. I'll let the world know. No, I'll keep it a secret. Shh. Crouching tiger, hidden touchy fish, touchies. Dude, my brain is mush. I just can't. I am mush. My calf is currently more or less black. What the hell? From like a sliding tackle? Oh shit! Don't do it. Way to go. Do something. I'm gonna go down and fight them all. No. Ah! Oh, now you done did it. What a silly belly. He was reaching out trying to get Ember's feet pics, and that's what happened. Ninja was here. Somewhere. He knows. Alright, we gotta fight all these dudes. Sheesh on a shingle. We've got a shooter. Oh my god. Shooter McGavin over here. Wow. Luckily some of them stay in the background. Isn't that nice? Now we got another one that stepped into the foreground. Look at this thing in the background. It's cool. Like a furnace. It looks like a very hungry person. Boosh. Oh. Boom in the back of the head. Let's go. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's some cool shit right there. That's cool. And we got 2 shooters. Back the fuck up. I won't tell you again. Except when I do. Stop. That's tough. That roll kinda is slow. Oh, is the big guy here? Damn, see, because that we're all in the same lane, I'm like trying to hit one guy and it's bumping off the shield. Nah mean? Nah mean? Do nah mean? If nah mean? Huh! Bonk! Right in the head. Please let know if nah mean. Ah, see, it takes him too long to do that. It takes him too long. I'm loading up the animation. I'm getting shish kebabbed. You don't want to be getting shish kebabbed. Sure, can I help you? These pants don't fit, yeah? We'll take a wrench to the face. Boom. That's customer service, bitch.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. It kind of loads it from far away. See that shit? Oh. Owie. I'm telling Mom you were mean to me. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I could be dead. I am. Nice. So when I rolled away from that guy and nailed it, the other guy was already mid-push. Couldn't roll anymore because it takes that long. So it was game over. Yeah, it's a little bit of an input delay. It's not even an input delay. It's an animation delay of the roll. It's a little pants, you know? When you kind of tell yourself that you can pull off those skinny jeans in 2010 and they're little pants. You go and sit down and you've suddenly lost one of your balls. Where did it go? We never know. Find Waldo. Find Baldo. Alright, let's just... That count as a death? It does! We're going to fall down there anyway. But apparently if you do it early, we're going to spank you. That's not very nice. I want to make like a gaming rig, but instead of like, you know, a cool racing rig, it'd just be like a spanking rig, you know? Every time you die in the game, it's like, whoosh! Yeah? You guys down? Can I put you down for 3 or 4? Look, he's going to fall down anyway. Why, yada. You just got kicked in it, woke up with a nasty bruise. Damn. What the hell were they doing? Just, they were testing you, were they? Are you strong enough? You bruise easily? I bruise easily. Damn, we almost had them all dead as well. We just got really unlucky. Wow, these shooter dudes are the worst. To put one on each end. I see you, baby. Oh, see, I wasn't going to roll again there, but I said no. See, I'm trying to fight the shooter guy, but it thinks I'm hitting the shield. I'm not hitting the shield. I'm trying to hit the shooter guy. Oh, nice job. That's unfortunate. Nice. A lot of beat-em-ups suffer from this too. Because, you know, the people are not standing in each other's shadow now, are they? Boosh! And a boosh! I'll be right with you. This is my kind of customer service. Nice. Can't see shit right now. I think we're in the foreground, are we? Getting stonked on. Love this guy off to the right here just doing nothing. Layo. Come on, Tubbs. Nice. See the way I was supposed to hit him in the shield, but decided not to. It's got a really weird kind of lock on. See, then other times it'll like walk up. Ooh, what did you hit? I was trying to hit the shooter guy. Not doing its job very well, is it? Oh well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are you fighting or not? Foreground, background. Huh? But baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Bow, bomb. You get one. You get one. And he gets one. That's right. You check under your chair right now. I've... Boom. I put an explosive device under your chair. This ain't your typical Oprah. Oprah was doing things wrong. It's time we up the stakes. Who wants some steak? I want some fucking steak. Well, can I help you, sir? You're so mean. Stop. Ooh. Look at that. It didn't count as a punch. I refuse to heal. Looks like we can get 2 hits and then back off. We're here till Christmas. Which Christmas? Wouldn't you like to know, weatherman? Boom! Nice. I did that, all that whole time with a finger up my butt. You know when you were a kid and you're like, what are you doing? You got a finger up your butt or something? Then you got older and you're like, that was some shit. What the hell are you guys talking about? Some kinky shit to be mentioning. And it's like, yes, finger up the butt. Okay, what we got here? Pumping station, ayo. We got some lights on there. Let's see what's on in the background here. Da-da-da-da. I find myself with multiple Metroidvanias coming out at once. This isn't a Metroidvania, it's a combat game with some platforming. I find that happening, and then other ways I find Warden's Lair. This one's for your Warden. There's multiple Souls-likes coming out. Oh god, it's 1967. Jesus. This dude's been guys, right? I kicked you and you kicked me. Probably do bruises and my legs have never been them at that point. That's all good. That was a thing when you were younger, right? You would all just wrestle and play fight and stuff. That's all down here? Come on. Just beating the crap out of each other doing wrestling moves and that. Oh yeah. Right. Look at the size of this place. I didn't want to leave it on a... What's this? I didn't want to leave it on a puzzle. What are you going to do? Is it on a timer, I wonder? This little bozo's yapping too much. Oh. Here's that. What the hell? There's a waterfall and steam? I didn't even see the steam. It must have been just ready to go. Nothing. Alright, simple enough so far. Turn the shit off. Need more steam. I'm up there. Are we going up or down first? Whoa. Ah! I don't know what's doing that. Okay, they're being really weird about that. The steam has not moved yet. Ah, it's just like the roll all over again. There's like iframes, and then there's no iframes at the start of the attack. Little stink nugs. Little stink nugs. What happens when things are like hand drawn? Goodies. Water station notes. Bone crusher. Keep your punks away from my water station. Yeah? Is that like talking about something else? Hold on, what did that do exactly? Didn't really do anything, did it? Can we jump over here? There you go, there you go. See, can we go back down maybe? It didn't turn off that at all. We go down? Let's see what's down here. Oh, baby, baby. Doesn't seem like a whole lot, does it? No. Must be a combination. Probably that thing was trying to tell me and I don't listen. It scans. Oh, what is it? Warren. Interesting, it says Warren scans. Are we going to be playing as a different person? I hope the Tempest is okay. Must have missed a few there, did I? Go straight to hell. Valves are rotten to the core and barely turn. Okay, you can't actually turn anymore. I thought it was like turn a few and I turned them off again, you know? Can't get through there. Barely turn. You climb up a bit more, maybe? No. Careful. Maybe they want me to climb up on that valve there. No, can't do anything there. No. Well, shite. This one doesn't really work. Aha! That's weird. Definitely turned that one. I turned them off. Ah, oh, come on! I literally turned on as soon as I got there. It stinks. Still, there has to be a reason to go down there, right? going to give it a little second because it's a little bit pissy sometimes. Just instantly fucking steams you. Ooh, that one seemed a bit more forgiving. Probably a secret down there. What the hell is all that? Explosion. We cut the waterworks. I trust does not destabilize the complex. I mean, it's just underground fucking railroads. We've taken over. This looks like a good place for a fight. Nope. Come on. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know if it's glitched or what. It did have music for a good bit there. Where'd it go? I have a music player. Maybe it just ends itself, does it? Weird. You play? No. Not really sure what's wrong with the music player. It says pause as if it's already playing. Weird. Weird. Probably a little buggy wuggy. Bugaboo. Over there, no. Bonk. Just that little weird little hiccup it does when it autosaves. It's got to be nearby. That's probably a good place to leave it, honestly. There's a lot of save. I'd say we're going to bump into a boss, maybe have to save Tempest. Pretty cool so far. I didn't want to leave it on a puzzle, even if it's not really a puzzle, just as a platforming thing. But yeah, it was a bit of fun. Didn't have much time to stream today, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Just the way it is. I wanted to finish off Samsung. And we can do it tomorrow or so. I think we have a little bit of time before Pragmata and Mouse comes out. Hell yes. And a bit more of Replaced. Yes, that's very interesting. Yeah, it's fun now. There was like, we were doing chases like from Little Nightmares and that, you know, people shooting us and having to do stealth as well. Then we were in a little underground city and there was like an arcade and people trying to help each other. So it's nice. There's actually a little bit of meat on the bone. We did some side quests. We helped this little girl fix her arcade machines and we beat her high score. We got to play like one of those little games within the game, you know, very simple. But it's very, very nice. Very small team. Worked very hard on it. I like it. A bit of Replace. Give it a try. We'll play more tomorrow, see where it goes, see if we can keep the action going. I love it. But thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you guys. You're the best. Sorry I didn't get to stream much today. It just is what it is. Hopefully things will calm down for the rest of the week. Please, baby Jesus. But yeah, look after yourself. You're good people. Love you. I'll see you soon, okay? Good night. Bye-bye. Toodaloo, motherfucker.